most
recording.
animal ones don't.
And we are. Well, we have now started the recording.
Oh, recording. Whoa.
Oh yeah, Ren,
Fancy.
new stuff. I now record sessions and post them on YouTube. It's
Cool. Hey, YouTube.
He's
Hey,
trying to be one of those VTubers.
Hey, I'm not rich enough to have a VTuber model, okay?
Actually, it's not expensive, so you could do it.
I'll just. Can I
Oh, okay.
shamelessly plug my YouTube?
How dare you have a YouTube? Competing. I see how it is.
No, you cannot shamelessly plug it. You can shamefully plug it though.
Oh yeah. Hey guys,
Shame.
like my YouTube is like some guy 2732.
My YouTube where
That
I
was
do
very comprehensive.
walkthroughs.
Good job.
All right, so DM, set us off. I think we're waiting
Well,
on Gwen, or
We're
Yeah, it's
as
just Cal
usual.
again.
As usual, we're waiting on Cal.
Yeah.
I DM'd them.
We had one of those.
A cow?
Yes. Wasn't she?
we're a furry party.
Yeah, no, I mean like a person who was never on.
Well, technically speaking, Ritz after a while was just never around, sadly, because of work stuff.
Yeah.
Are they a cracker?
Excuse you?
It's a brand of cracker.
Oh yeah, the brand.
Nothing racist.
I don't know why, but my brain immediately went to like that one. What was it? The "Let's Go Racist" SpongeBob meme, where it's like crackers.
Now, I may have said it knowing people would think it was something racist, but still.
Look, racism is very cool when it's not directed at people of a different skin color. Let's be specious, actually.
Oh yeah, I like. See, I've had whole debates about this with friends. Like, it's not technically racism because you're not a different race. It would be like ethnicism, which doesn't even roll off the tongue properly.
Ethnicism.
I prefer speciesism.
Well, wouldn't species like refer to more on the animalistic and plant side?
Humans are a
got it.
species. Homo sapien. That's a species.
Pigmentism.
Yeah.
Pigmentism.
Oh yeah, I get it.
How about just fuck humans? There we go.
Yeah, the fuck humans.
We don't have any humans in our
Okay.
party, so yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's keep it that way.
I can't remember if they were high elf or half elf. One of the two.
Where's Gandalf?
He's being white somewhere. He's also racist.
Oh damn.
Yeah, why did he become Gandalf the White?
Because he changed his clothes. That's why. He literally was wearing gray clothes, and then he became white.
Racist.
That was Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah, he became white though. Why did he choose to become white though?
GC, you might want to live the recording and start over.
There's white as a lighter
You know what
shade of
invites to
gray.
racism? Wait, that's for this Zanzibar campaign.
We're just saying the most out-of-pocket shit for no reason.
Look, I'm used to Zanzibar with all their fantasy racism already with Marvin. So really, this
ours
is
joking completely. So
yeah,
all good.
Yeah,
none of you
heard about
joking? That is the real question.
I already heard about the Robo-Nazi.
Robo-Nazis? What the fuck?
That is Marvin from the other campaign.
Oh,
that's
shit.
God damn it! I didn't know I was playing Wolfenstein. What the fuck?
I was doing more inventory management. I forgot how much half-plate armor is. 750 gold pieces for half-plate armor. I got 4 of them in my inventory.
Hey, at least not full plate, which is like 1,000, 2,000.
No, I'm gonna sell these, GC. I have 4 of them.
Half plate is half the cost of full plate.
No, full plate's 2,000.
Full plate's 1,500.
Wait, I thought it was 2,000. Armor. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right.
So half plate is half the cost. It's funny.
I'm doing more inventory management, I guess.
Well, cow is being cow.
Are we gonna go on without them, or are we gonna wait a little longer?
Kill them.
I still don't see B's character sheet.
I say we kill them.
Wow. Just kill off Gwen already, Jesus. No,
They can make Gwen 2 that doesn't
I
have
don't know,
True
it'd be
Strike.
funny, kind of based.
Wow.
Look, I don't think it would be funny, but having Gwen 2 that doesn't have True Strike would be nice.
Oh yeah. Gwen, the running joke currently is Gwen is a fighter wizard, and for some reason is opted to choose True Strike of all things for a spell.
Oh, I see. What's
and the
True
other running
Strike
joke is
again?
that Freddy Fazbear exists.
Oh yes.
So
And then he just
Strike-
appears before.
True Strike takes your action, and then you choose someone within 30 feet, and next turn when you make an attack against them, you have advantage on it.
Oh,
So it's less efficient than attacking them twice. Once this turn, once next turn.
okay. Well, I was
the worst spell
just
ever created.
a straight monk last time. So a Nero Devil May Cry monk. That
Yeah.
what that was.
He was what was it? It was the sword one. The one where you can
Oh yeah, the Way of the Kensei, yeah.
Yeah, Kensei. He was a Kensei monk.
I shoot arrows pretty hard.
Oh, sadly, you were 2 levels below having slow fall when you jumped out of the rafters.
Yeah. It was very sad.
The other funny thing was it took like how many sessions in until we realized, oh right, you have the ability. Oh, you're not actually supposed to be spending key points for your bonus action attack unless you do Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, just one attack is free.
Yeah. He didn't realize that. He thought, oh, because it's called key empowered attack, therefore I need to spend a key every time I use my bonus action attack.
Key empowered attack is what, like a 5th level or 4th level? Let's say the 6th level ability. Key empowered strikes, and that's completely different. It makes their attacks magical. This is called martial arts, the one that lets you make a free attack.
Yeah, I understood things that were being said
I didn't
just
have
now.
martial arts in my ability. Didn't say anything though.
Like first level monk gets martial arts, which gives them the you can make a attack with your arm strike. On your turn, you can make one as a bonus action.
I don't know. All I remember is a lot of punching and a lot of falling in holes.
That's a monk.
Oh yeah, you did fall into a lot of holes.
Yeah, like just I was met with the phrase of "as you step there" so many times.
Oh, don't worry, I've gotten hit with that one recently in this campaign and in another campaign.
Look, you're the one who decided to step right exactly where
on the one spot
where there was a pit trap. It's not my fault you did that. You did that.
Hey, I passed almost every dexterity save because I have like ridiculous rolls for those.
I don't think we're gonna get Gwen. We might want to move ahead. It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so last time on Sinful Lights, you all won a war, basically. Having recovered from Halloween getting knocked unconscious by a bunch of random rogue goblins, you collected more items found in the maze, traveled through the maze, killed some more goblins, found some traps, before eventually getting to the end of the maze, where you were met with Gob, the druid who had made the Rose Garden maze. Him with his 2 hobgoblin guards did battle with you, and you thoroughly crushed them, to my surprise, and Gob, in an act of cowardice, fled from the scene, taking down the entire maze with him, which killed a lot of goblins in the course of it, but also made it so that the centaurs could actually attack properly. After that, you stormed the front gates, basically throwing away stealth as Howin immediately ran up and slaughtered one of the goblins in cold blood with one attack.
That's what we do.
then after that, you decided to take the stealthy approach through the goblin camp, making it all the way to the lead tent. You snuck around to the back and jumped Nazir, the leader of the goblins, and in one turn nearly killed him. And then in the second round, Gob showed back up, surprised, and started thinking of fleeing again because well, you had already mostly crushed Nazir, and he did not want to be a part of this fight. But you did not let him escape as you shot him down. But then Gob turned into his true form, a monstrous abomination of various creatures, very lizard-like in appearance, but very bushy. You did battle with him, and finally, after a long and arduous battle, you struck him down, ending and basically you won a war as you showed the unconscious body of Nazir to the rest of the goblins, and yeah, essentially there's very few goblins left remaining on this island, and I am now retconning the fact that so many centaurs died because thinking over, yeah, no, not that many centaurs should be dead.
Yay!
No, okay.
I am now happy.
Hey, there were still some centaurs who perished in the fight, but not as many as
Hey,
before.
Silvus, can I borrow the holy nail?
No.
Did it?
No
Only to borrow
holy
it?
nail for you.
Well, and we begin our session in the midst of a party as the centaurs are now basically commandeering the goblin camp, celebrating amongst their people as the few remaining goblins are currently in cages. So, party,
okay,
what do you...
Anya's poking the unconscious leader of the goblins until he wakes up to find out about the bear hands.
God damn it, you and the fucking bare hands, man.
She wants to know. It doesn't make sense to her. It's not like the goblins with bare hands were druids or anything. They just had bare hands. What's everyone else doing?
The thing I want to do also requires the goblin guy, but currently he's busy, so I shall wait.
So that kind of hurt.
We already looted the big guy, so Remy is just gonna chill.
Oh, Anya would also check to see if like any of the centaurs she know died, like Singard, Gertha, and Bertha. Those are the only names I can remember off the top of my head.
As you look through
You are a DM's nightmare, man.
As you look through the various bodies of goblins and centaurs, I'm going to roll 3 fate rolls.
God damn it. Just roll 1 fate roll. No, goddamn you. Stop killing my friends.
I'm not killing anyone. You killed them.
Uh-huh. I didn't do anything.
Oop. Unfortunately, you do find Bertha, Gertha, and Sigurd all dead on the battlefield.
Not Gertha.
No! Why? RDM, why are you a dick?
Because it's funny.
I know.
Guess why not?
Anya says prayer for them and plots to steal the holy nail when Silvus isn't looking.
Regardless, after collecting your rewards from basically robbing this goblin camp blind, yeah, there's a celebration going on. Centaurs are partying. Goblins are currently in cages. What do the rest of you
Oh, I guess we should go to... where's... Oh, yeah, he's down here. I go to Horus. Yeah.
Okay.
What's he doing? King of the Centaurs.
Horus is currently in the midst of talking to a few other centaurs, and as he watches you approach, he turns to you. Ah, Anya. Good to see you. How may I help you?
I'm just so sad to see that some of ours had fallen too. But I came over here to hold on. I myself just brain farted. Oh yeah. So what are you going to do now that you've won?
Well, looks over at the cage goblins. It honestly feels wrong to keep them all caged up. But, and considering most of their leadership has been killed, I don't really see the goblins being much of an issue for us anymore. However, there's still the case of the halflings. Tell me, Anya, you've met with the halflings. How would you say their people are towards us specifically?
Gonna try to rope us fucking in again.
Well, one of them wanted your tools because they wanted to benefit from your tools. The others probably just thought of you as something violent that would hurt them if they interacted with you. And one halfling that we met was caught in between your two fights and was attacked by goblins, but was still probably frightened of both of you. If there's no more fighting happening, they probably wouldn't have as much trouble with you.
Do you think they'd be up for peace talks?
Maybe.
We have been at this war for far too long. It's about time this island had some monochrome of peace to it. With the goblins gone, they were the more vicious force of the parties.
I would like to see this place in peace.
Good. The most.
Will you go with us to town?
Yeah. Well, I assume you don't want to be walking on your own 2 feet all the way back to the halfling settlements.
I mean, they are lucky, but it is a long way. So I'd gladly take the ride.
Fair enough. Yes, me and Raksha shall accompany you for these peace talks. Though I can't promise that the halflings will greet us kindly at the gates.
Maybe not. But we'll see when we get there. The worst that can happen is that you go your separate ways and live on your own half of the island. Yours being much bigger because they live on like the very tip.
Well, I will say this. One of the merchant lords we have actually had some monochrome of friendly negotiations with. The other one seemed to not mind us as much. It's only the one in charge of Mercatoris that really despises our kind.
Oh yeah, we've had some dealing with them. Anya says, like looking away from him as she says this, even though she wasn't involved. She knows that they stole a giant diamond from them.
As Remy walks out.
Yeah, I started to overhear your conversation. Are we really going back to that damn town? They're going to be looking for someone, and they're definitely going to be looking for people who recently came into town and up and left all of a sudden.
I mean, I don't know. I thought we'd go to town since you guys have all the stuff you want to sell, and it's also close to where the portal is, and we
There's
also can go
2 other
to that goblin
towns
camp
on
with
our map.
weapons.
We can go to
I mean,
any of the other 2 towns.
I mean, that seems fair. You have which one of the towns were you friendly with that would be more likely to have peace talks with you?
Damn.
What?
Oh, wait, was that towards Remy or towards Horace?
The first half was toward Remy. The part like we probably don't need to go there. But which one was the towns that were more friendly to you? The one that you said might deal with peace talks. We probably should go there to start our talks and work our way to the other ones.
The name, I believe the name of the town was... Festa. It's on the rightmost side of the island.
Okay, we could go there and also like
Though,
drop by the other
hold.
town and do a little business.
Though, hold. I did keep a few scouts out of the war to keep an eye on the halflings just in case. There has been recently a large gathering of halflings in Mercatores.
Uh-oh.
And my scouts, according to their knowledge, saw the other two merchant lords enter into Mercatores recently. So, I honestly don't know.
So sorry, Remy. Looks like we got to go to Mercatores.
People seem
This
to
is
be
regrettable.
the people they saw, according to my scouts, were in a dour mood, according to most of the people there.
This
I
is
wonder
indeed
how much-
regrettable. And I do not want to be blamed for this, because this diamond is going to sell for a fuck ton to the right buyer, and y'all will be happy then. But if something happens while we're in town, I don't want to hear anything from any of you.
Okay.
It's just Anya there, by the way.
Oh no.
I know, Remy's just referring to the party at large.
Hellwind's teleported over here.
I
You
will
should.
come.
Instead of least general plan, Anya's gonna wander off to where like goblins are being kept in cages.
Yeah, you see a couple of goblins in the cages. You would note that you see no hobgoblins. It seems all the hobgoblins that were at the camp were slaughtered in the conflict.
Oh. Do any of them have bare hands?
God.
I was thinking you could study a dead one. That might make more sense.
Yeah, but I have no knowledge in nature or anything like that, so she doesn't actually know how to do any of that.
The
Yeah, if
worst
you want
part is
to.
Remy actually has like high nature checks, I think, and he can figure that
You
out.
can find out the answer for her and make her stop asking the question.
Oh
You
no,
choose
he
not
actually has a 1 in nature, never mind.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, nature is based off intelligence, not wisdom for some
Yeah,
reason.
that's a flaw with the druid class. Is you
Yeah.
can't really bump up
It sort of
nature.
is.
Hold on.
He checks his tables.
There is one goblin with bare hands left alive after the conflict.
Okay. Going to the one goblin with bare hands, like at least to get his attention or something, she'd say, "Hey, like, where are the bears? Like, why do you have bare hands? How did that happen?"
The goblin, surprised at the fact that you can speak their language.
Oh yeah, I should have mentioned I speak Common.
Well, Gob had us slaughter bears in forest. He did weird experimentations. Cut off our hands, replaced them with bears. It was weird, but we Gobos got massive power from bear hands.
See, thank you. I was really curious about that. I'm sad all the bears are dead though.
It was a much needed sacrifice for Gobbo power. Small one. What will happen to us?
They haven't decided yet, but what do you want to do? What do you want to happen?
He looks to his other goblin compatriots in the cages. Nizir was a tyrannical ruler. He forced us to do so many things just for his own greed, to fill his already plump belly. We wish not. We have lost this battle. We don't want to fight anymore. We just don't want to die either.
That makes sense. I think I can put in a word for y'all. Yeah. We could probably find a way to some form of out of character, some form of segregation where we put them in a small area of the island. And
Wow.
but yeah, look, they're probably not going to be super trusting to goblins in the moment, so it might be a gradual process of reintegration into society. But she goes, yeah, I think I can talk to the leader of the centaurs for you. I'm sorry that it had to come to this, but it was just we were attacked just for existing whenever we found a goblin camp, so it ended up just happening this way.
If they didn't have green skin, we were ordered to attack, kill, pillage, steal all their stuff, and, well, bring it here. You can tell, you can just tell from the look on his face and the look on all the other goblins' faces, they're just fully defeated. They just don't want to do anything right now.
Understandable. With that information, Anya is going to go back over to the conversation with Horace.
As you approach, Horace looks up.
So I finally found out the deal with the bear hands. They actually took them from bears.
I mean, I think anyone could have really told you that. Bears did
True enough, but I
bears did start going extinct after a while.
But I thought the bears would have goblin hands, and that seemed fun to me. I don't know.
Why would you? Horace just looks
well,
at you, cocked head, confused as you say that.
Well, the goblins got the bear hands, so where would the goblins' hands go? They obviously would go to the bear. How does this confuse anyone? Why does it seem strange?
Can I have bear hands?
I mean, the person who did it is dead, so I don't think so. But unless you ask Remy how to make your hands into bears. He makes his whole body into a bear.
True. Remy.
Yes.
How do I make me a bear?
It takes a extremely long time to communicate and become one with nature itself. It's something that's not easily taught.
Okay. You can have that.
So Horace, I talked to the goblins a bit, and they say that they were forced to do it, and I don't know how much of that's true, but they definitely don't seem to want to be at least violent anymore. If we could find a way to get them a portion of land and have them still live, I'd really appreciate that.
Horace looks around him. To be honest, the forests.
Remy just overhears this plan and comes over. Tanya, what you're describing is inhumane. They'll be separated from their land and not allowed to leave it under constant supervision, under constant threat of death if they step out of line. Is that what you're trying to suggest?
Well, no, I was saying they could stay on their land, and because the centaurs don't like the forest, and that they'd be able to live. I'm confused.
I was about to say, actually, Audience plan does speak true. Us centaurs don't really navigate the forest that much. Outside of Raksha, none of us would really. Outside of collecting maybe berries, some form of fruits, things that aren't just wild game we find out in the plains, that we would appreciate. I mean, as long as the goblins don't attack us, I see no reason not to leave them their forest. If they wish to live in the forest, they may.
Wins.
If they wish to live somewhere in the plains, they also may. They've already seen what happens if they try to go against us. I don't think they'll try to rise up against us anytime soon.
See, everyone
What
wins.
this island needs is a council. We need to get the halflings involved, and then we need to get a goblin leader and you, Horus, and then every so often you will meet up and you make sure you're not going to kill each other.
Oh yeah, we were gonna go talk to the halflings since we think we're going to town anyways. I thought they could give us a ride, and then they could also talk peace. It's like, at least that's what I think. What do y'all think? Motions to Silvus if he's anywhere nearby.
Where
No,
Silvus?
is the cage with the. I'm at the cage where the last goblin leader is right now.
He is still unconscious.
And then I am still there. So probably not inside, I guess.
Were
Which is what I was guessing.
Were you poking at him to try and wake him up?
No, I'm waiting.
That was me earlier.
Ah. Actually, hold on. Let me roll something.
His snooze dice.
Nope, he's still asleep. You
Okay.
you actually hear a loud
The rolls have been
snore.
horrible. Nothing above a 10.
Hey, that's usually a good thing for you guys.
I mean, yeah, but these are pointless rolls that are helping. This should help us if they're high. You killed off 3 centaurs.
I don't know.
Do we still need this leader? Apparently the leader was evil. So, like, why are we keeping him around?
I was actually about to ask
Well,
that
I wanted to
myself.
know.
Ellie, you might want to unplug your mic and plug it back in. It's messing up a bit.
Yeah, you're kind of robot-y.
I'm using
I
my...
wanted to know about the bare hands, but apparently I already know that now, so I don't need to ask him. So I don't know. I assume the party will like shift towards going towards the goblin leader at this point as the discussion led to talking about him.
Yes. I don't really have much to ask of him, but Horus approaches a cage that's holding the goblin leader, along with anyone else who decides to also approach.
Yeah.
I've been there. Horse. Perfect. I was going to come looking for you in a moment. I'm going to speak plainly. You're weak. You didn't defeat the bull. You didn't win this war. Anything that your people write down in history, it'll be our victories. And someone's going to look through that and look at you and wonder why you're sitting at the mantle of the centaurs. So, let's try to fix that, yeah?
Anya is just like completely dumbstruck. Like, did not expect that anywhere.
And what would you suggest?
I read this in a book once where you take the leader of a army you've defeated, put him in front of your men, and do a public execution.
Horus contemplates on this, actually. If we can keep him alive until we get to the halflings, I have an idea. I wish to make
Whatever you do.
I wish to make peace with the halflings. I've already informed Anya of this. A good way of showing peace would be to show that no animosity is between us and the halflings, and slaying a common enemy that we all have, he says, pointing toward Nazir.
Alright, well, I guess that'll work as well.
Was there...
So yeah, we
So I suppose we do have
decided
a
to go
use
to
for
town.
him still alive.
That's all I had to say. Once you're all ready to move, I'm ready to move.
I will say it is late into the evening right now.
Good for the rest.
Okay, with that, we party. And Anya ignores any sort of serious thing from now on.
You all spend the night, I assume, partying, living it up, doing whatever. But if there's nothing else you wish to do, you may all have a long rest. Unless there is something you wish to do during the night.
I think we're all good.
Okay. You all have a long rest and are now officially level 4.
Hey, I'm level 4 now.
As you all sleep and rest through the night, you wake up in the morning as the sun peers through the tents. You see, if any of you were to walk outside or look outside of one of the tents, you'd see some of the centaurs already starting to pack up stuff. You would also see that the goblins have been released from their cages. They're keeping a distance from everyone, but they don't seem to be hostile in any way. Okay, with that, Horus and Raksha will greet you both. Will greet you all, and essentially be like, "Well, where to next?"
Up to town, it seems.
To the map.
Oh,
Apparently back to town, even though I'm completely against this fucking plan.
You could say out of town.
Horus looks at Silvus and info dumps on you everything he informed Anya about what his scouts saw in town.
My mind's filling with information.
You know that everyone's sad or angry or one of the two, and 2 of the 3 leaders are seen in the town of the 3rd leader, but we don't see the 3rd leader.
Yeah, all the leaders are meeting up, and everyone doesn't look very happy about it. Not about it, but something else.
But yeah, Halloween, heal yourself up.
Yeah. You're not dying anymore, Halloween. You can live.
Oh, true. Thank you.
Actually, you're always dying, because you charge in, the rest of us are like, let's have a 60-foot distance, and you're like, ah!
No, I'm charging in 2. The problem is I just have a second health bar.
Oh, the problem is you charge in before you use your second health bar and get put down to 5 health every single fucking.
Yes.
I was the most downed party member.
But yeah, so I guess we're gonna go to the map and start traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull up.
Hopefully, we don't get attacked by random goblins anymore as we travel.
No, just hyenas who are eating well after a long war.
Oh yeah, the wolves and hyenas, they'll be eating well for the next couple of years.
Poor bears, though.
You do notice that on the outskirts of town that any of the bodies were moved away. You would know that during the celebrations there were multiple funeral pyres made for the dead bodies.
For the goblins or centaurs?
Centaur, probably.
Centaurs, but the centaurs also were kind enough to burn the bodies of the goblins because they really don't want undead. You find.
Yeah, maybe not kind enough, but smart enough to be like, we don't want to drag anything out of this pile of bodies.
See, Horus isn't completely useless.
Wow.
He's giving us a ride at least. That's probably the best
Silver
he's ever
keeps
done.
saying that. Anya thinks highly of Horus. Well, she thinks average to slightly above average of Horus. He's her friend. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, guess we dramatically transit.
As we transition back, as we transition to the map.
Insert Dora the Explorer map song.
It's fun. Okay. You have 8 spaces of travel.
Do we stop at the halfway point for a random encounter?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, are we going to the portal first, or are we going to try that after the town?
We're going to the town.
I mean, along the way.
Much against my better judgment.
Okay.
You can hang out outside the town.
Whoop-de-doo if a guard happens to see me.
I meant like way
And
outside.
I can't go gambling, goddammit.
You could go gambling if you wore disguise.
Just use your wild shape. Be a cat. You can roam around town all you want like that.
Yeah, I can't gamble as a cat though.
You don't know that.
I wonder if they'd allow a sentient bear to gamble.
As you ask these questions, you run into nothing in this encounter.
Mhm.
Just the
Are we gonna
sound,
drop by that town to get those weapons?
just the ambient
the
sounds
base?
of the, just the ambient sounds of the forest around you. I will say,
We could-
you are currently heading in the direction of the small goblin base.
We did one to wipe out all the goblins. Two currently have a horde of centaurs following us.
That is true.
Yeah.
So we could
so
at
what I'm
least
saying
pop
is-
in here.
Yeah, we should pop in here, get all the weapons, and then head back to the town to give them to the quest person.
All right, let's do that. 1, 2.
Okay. As you arrive, let me just move. Odds are
Even
there won't
before
be.
there's another giant army of goblins that we didn't know about. Army 2.
I mean, where do you think all the remaining goblins were? However, as you approach here, you are greeted by. As I move all your tokens over to your appropriate map.
Aha, so this place did have a map. Well, it makes sense. You had planned it for a mini quest.
Well, yeah. Why do
I was expecting to do it all on the main map, but you're like, you just loot the place and leave. And I guess there are probably still some goblins left here.
Yeah.
You
Turn
got
that
you.
off. Turn that off. And I will now move you to the map.
It has bare hands.
As you approach, you are greeted by a goblin with bare hands in front of the door.
Yes.
Anya, tell him it's over.
Okay. Anya. Well, also they're riding centaurs, and there's the bugbear unconscious, I think, with us.
Yeah, we are carting the bugbear with us. Their leader.
The goblin
I
seeing
don't know
all
if word has spread.
the goblin
we have,
seeing Nazir.
tested-
Well, the goblin having seen Nazir on you unconscious and seeing not a whole lot of centaurs. Horus did send a number of them back to the village only because he felt like if you approached an entire halfling town with a giant army of centaurs, they would think, oh, war is coming. So it's not that big, but it's still a decent. It's mostly just a couple of guards and whatnot for Horus and Raksha. As you approach, this goblin immediately sees Nazir, and is like, "Oh shit!
Yeah, the war's over. We've eaten most of the goblins. We left a few alive, but we don't want any more fighting.
1 second." As he opens the door and runs inside to inform the rest.
Well, on your follows. Didn't say wait. I didn't hear it.
Well, as you look inside, you'll see what you see.
I
You
see 2 goblins and a third goblin because there's no light in here, so I.
Oh,
Not already.
right. Oh, right. All that vision I'm currently seeing is currently B.
Yes,
B with
I
his
can see.
B with his insane vision.
Whom I still can't control because I can't see his character.
I mean, you can move him around.
We're not fighting anything, so you don't need to attack.
Yeah. You see what seems to be a small goblin force here, and a hobgoblin approaches.
Oh, I thought they were all dead. Out of character.
Well, there was 2 left. Oh. Nope.
Walks right by us and starts walking and
Yep.
leaves his people behind.
Just leaves, like, yeets out. He's like, see you guys.
I mean, so far, goblin leadership has only been able to to do that, apparently.
One of them got ambushed. Died before he could do his second turn. Or got unconscious before he could do a second turn.
Okay. Halloween, you cast that, and Remy and Sylvis, behind Anya, you see a goblin with bare hands.
What?
Just following behind him. Her.
Is this being somewhere else? Did she say something? I didn't hear.
Oh, wait, I should.
It was a private message because I wanted it to be.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize it was. My bad, I didn't realize it was private. Regardless, there's a goblin with bare hands following behind you, Anya.
Hello.
Suddenly a goblin appears. I'll point my rapier at it, just in case it tries to attack.
Can goblins teleport?
It does not it does not react, and it's just mindlessly following Anya.
Hello. Walks around a bit to have it follow her around as she walks around. Oh, I can't move through the door. I'm stuck in the door.
Because you closed the door on yourself. Why does
I was moving over the door. I didn't mean to close it.
All my party seem to just constantly close doors, apparently.
What does the big guy say?
He approaches, and surprisingly enough, in common. Oh, well, I see you have our leader all tied up, he says, looking at you all. Have you come to finish us off? Know that we won't go down without a fight.
Oh, no, we didn't do any of that. We actually just don't want any more fighting between the centaurs and the goblins, so we won't fight you as long as you don't fight us. We were just here to... Well, technically, our original intent was to steal all your weapons, but I think that is a little rude in hindsight that sitting there's still people here.
Remy nudges Anya. Maybe don't tell them we were here to steal their shit.
Well, he asked what we were here for.
Yeah, there's a little thing called a little too much honesty.
We have some weapons.
I honestly think it would be better if you didn't have them because, I don't think we're going to be fighting anymore because most of the goblins that were in the main camp are dead. We let them, the ones that lived, go free, but we'd prefer if there wasn't any more violent incidents, so having less weapons would probably decrease the chance of that, I guess.
Anya, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yay!
We're so lucky we're carting around their boss's fucking unconscious body.
I think that's might have been the aiding point, yes.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forget you're a goddamn bard sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a bard that doesn't lie or try to seduce anything. I'm the weirdest bard ever.
Yeah, literally. What the fuck are you doing here as a bard then?
You have.
I play music on a bagpipe.
Hearing your words, the hobgoblin takes a few seconds before. Fine. Take what you can from here. We'll be leaving this place. Oh, in the corner you'll find a couple of hostages of ours. You can bring them back if you wish. He turns to the rest of the goblins. Goblins, we are, and in goblin, therefore only Anya can understand this. Goblins, we are returning to base. Leadership has fallen, but we've been given our lives still. Remember this. You watch as all the other goblins solemnly nod as they all, one by one, leave.
Hostages?
Hostages, yeah, I was going to say, it's time to find the hostages. I don't see them because I
Maybe
don't
some
have vision.
halflings would be helpful.
Oh, there's people here.
Oh, hey guys.
You do see 3 halflings currently bound up and gagged in the corner behind a bunch of what seems to be a makeshift fence.
Can't we just move the fence?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's easy enough to rip that down then.
Oh, it's probably easy enough. But Anya wanted to buddy hop to him immediately and take off their bindings. Yeah.
Okay, you do so. One of the halflings speaks up. Oh, thank you. We've been here for days. I thought they were going to kill us, but did the Mercatorus send you? Did the Calavali send you?
Now we just so happen to be passing by.
Well, technically, someone from Mercatoris did send us here. It was to get weapons and stuff from their basement. But I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. It has been horrible. They are not the nicest bunch, these goblins. And as they say that, they see Horace walk in and like, you traveling with a centaur?
Well, yeah. See, we also don't think the goblins are the nicest bunch. The centaurs are pretty nice, though. So we helped them kill off most of the goblins. So now there's less goblins.
We also changed leadership with the centaurs. This is the leader now.
Oh, the halflings now surprised at the fact that that supposedly the leader of the centaurs is right here, and as they look at the back of said centaur, they see the tied up bugbear, and hearing the stories, they would know. Wait, you also have the leader of the goblins with you? What? Who are you people?
Well, see, I'm Anya. Over there's Sylvis. There's Gwen over there.
We've apparently been recruited by the gods or
Remy.
something. It's really not worth your time to try to understand.
And he's Horace. We already know that, though, wouldn't we?
Horace nods. You are free to go. You won't find any animosity from me or my people.
We should escort them back to town so they can serve as good judgments of our character, seeing as we save them.
Yeah, do you want an escort back to town?
We would much appreciate it, even if what you say is true and the goblins and centaurs are now friendly with us. There's still a number of threats in these forests. Hyenas to be the main
the
one.
centaurs are friendlies. The goblins are sort of meh. Like, we told them not
They
to kill
know not
people,
to fuck with anyone, otherwise they will be slaughtered.
We have a dragon if we need anyway.
A bit of an inhumane deal, but it is what it is.
I go to rummage through the goblin shit to see if they have any food, because these people have been tied up for days. I'm pretty sure they're probably hungry.
You do find our rations, and hold on, as I look through all the rewards that you were supposed to get had you ever come to this place.
We were gonna come here. The plan was always to come here.
Was it?
It just got derailed by Anya, to be 100% honest.
1 second as I pull up the rewards.
I think our original plan was to go to the place with the magic tanning place, and then go straight to this place, and then go back to the...
And then go back to town, but then we went to Centaur Place, and then got dragged into a war.
And we went around the island. We did a full lap around the island.
What you find here at the Goblin Base, you find a +1 short sword and a silvered rapier. You also find a +1 katana.
What is a katana? By game stats?
Assuming this give me longsword variant.
Yeah, it's essentially a modified.
Yeah,
longsword.
that's under longsword proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually know that.
0.5, it was a bastard sword. Is more or less what it fell under, which just doesn't exist anymore.
See, that says a great sword.
Great swords also exist. Those are different.
Yeah, I totally didn't need to know that because I was researching something anyway.
But yeah, so we get that plus probably the various weapons that we're going to trade in for whatever.
Does the katana have finesse?
Well, it's a longsword, so yes.
I mean, that's what I'm asking. Longswords don't have finesse.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was like, I'm pretty sure they don't.
Actually,
but, different weights and heft.
Yes. Katana variants of longswords do have finesse, yes.
Awesome. I will definitely take that then.
So
Unless
they're
anybody
slashing
else thinks-
rapiers, pretty much.
That's why I want it.
Oh,
But what about
you have
so,
a rapier and a
most-
slashing
so they
rapier.
get finesse and I don't.
Are there more than one katana? It looks like there's a lot here.
There's only
no,
one.
no.
There's a number of katanas here, yes, but there's no like +1
Yeah,
katanas.
this is the only magical one.
Yes, there's only one.
Remy will just take a single one.
Anya has her paintbrush. She doesn't need weapons. And her giggling dagger.
Katana +1, Dex and +1. Awesome.
Just wanted a shiny katana.
Okay, Remy, you can add a katana to your inventory.
Okay, so we do have so we have the silver rapier, which is good for anything that we come across that might be fighting a silver. We add that to the bag.
Any werewolves we
So,
fight?
yep, silvered.
Or
There you go.
beads.
And we have a +1
wolf
short
boys we
sword.
fight?
And does anybody use short weapons?
No,
I'm assuming not.
I don't think so.
I could do with
I mean,
another one-handed weapon.
Well, I will say, Remy, you did take 1 level in Rogue, therefore you are now proficient in simple weapons.
Then you take it.
That's just not under my proficiency.
Short sword is
Yeah,
not.
I gotta
It's a
add that.
martial weapon, not a simple weapon.
Oh,
The rogues do get a few random other weapons. I think it's like rapier and a couple other things.
I mean,
Yeah, I've
Sure.
got a proficiency in daggers. That makes more sense.
I'll check
I
that.
think daggers, rapiers, and then either crossbows or
They
bows. I
get
can't remember.
simple weapons, hand crossbow, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. Okay, so
Oh.
you can use this.
okay, so you
Yeah,
yes,
you get
Remy,
longsword. You got it.
Remy, you could either use the +1 short sword or
A regular katana.
I will
Both,
hold on.
you will.
Remy will hold on to the katana because he just likes to feel a bit more.
Okay,
Okay.
I think our barbarian may be doing better with this +1 short sword. What do you think, Ellie?
I mean, is Ellie a dex barbarian or a strength barbarian? I don't actually know.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you could use strength with a short sword. It's not like it doesn't. It's not able
Yeah,
to use strength.
finesse lets you choose either strength or dex.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. That's why rogues, like, you can make a rogue barbarian that just always hit with strength and always sneak attacks because it's using a finesse weapon.
Fucking game,
I
man.
currently have. I forgot how weapon fighting works in this game. My one-hand weapons are currently a warhammer and a sickle.
Okay, so how two-handed weapon fighting works in this game without the feat is if you have two light weapons, or I think it's I think it's two light weapons. You could use them both, and you can attack with the first one as if it was a normal weapon. You add your stat to damage, and you roll normal damage. Your second attack happens as a bonus action, and you just get one attack, and it does not add your stat to damage.
And I think
yeah.
a warhammer is probably not light.
No. So if you want to do two-handed weapons, you'll need the short sword
Kukri
and
might
that
be.
sickle.
Yeah,
Yes, that would work for me.
All right, add that short sword to your inventory.
Thank you.
Anya wants none of these weapons of war. She needs weapons of art. Is there anything I can paint with?
Blood.
No, we let them live, so there's no blood, unless we were going to drain the halflings.
The short sword wasn't one, was it? It was just a short sword.
Last time
Plus
I
one. It's a
checked,
plus
there's
one.
no
Yeah,
vampire or otherwise human-eating party members, are there? No one here eats not humans? No? No? Yes, yes.
I mean, if we're desperate enough.
Goats have been known to eat a lot of things.
Wow. I didn't realize this conversation was going to be happening today.
Look, the other
I
part
mean,
is
look,
cannibalism.
everyone here hates humans, right? Like, we're all in the same boat.
I've never met a human, so I don't know.
Gwen, who's technically partially
Last
human,
one I met was
kinda
a fucking
cringes a little.
douchebag.
But oh wait, just for the safety's sake, I'm gonna roll an investigation check to see if there's any secret weapons or secret doors.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Should also check the floorboards just in case.
Quite you.
So I'm just like jumping around the floor, like trying to be like investigative, but she's just randomly jumping places.
Yeah, you don't seem to be able to find
Are there anything in these crates?
more weapons and a couple of supplies.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just
there seems to
shoveling
be another room.
as much as I can into my
Yeah.
bag so I can
Yeah, this seems to be a small little outpost that was meant to be like a front for the goblins had they ever wanted to go to war with the halflings.
Because I do remember the merchant said that either clear the area and let them know we're bringing all the weapon back. I don't think we're going to be able to bring them all back, so I'm just going to bring some to show proof that we can do this.
I can actually.
Well, Remy
bring
does offer the wild shape.
What is GC saying, please?
Sorry.
The quest was, in specifically, find the goblin's secret weapon stash and bring the weaponsmith all the weapons from it. 500 gold plus one specialty item, or you could clear it. Or you could clear out the goblins, leave it all there for the halflings to take over, and it would be 1,000 gold plus one specialty item.
Oh, we get more gold for doing list work? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll leave it here.
Yeah, we'll leave it here. Fuck it.
I guess they assumed that we would just sneak in and steal all the weapons.
Yeah. Or
which is such a Remy thing.
Now we are definitely taking the magical ones and leaving the.
Oh yeah, those are, we're not gonna tell them that these are here. These are ours.
No, we're not telling them shit about the good shit. The halflings in the corner.
You were right. We did assume we'd steal things, and we did steal things.
The halflings very much afraid. The halflings very much afraid.
Like we're literally helping you out here. You better not say shit.
They're more. The halflings are just very grateful. Well, no, the halflings are just very grateful of the fact that they're not being eaten by goblins right now.
Yeah, exactly, and they're getting to eat rations. So I assume we're gonna put it all into one place and then just leave. Proof that we
might as well make it easier for the halflings. Lop it all into like one room.
Yeah, like a big pile of weapons.
You distributed all the weapons that you find in this place into one giant room.
I'm going to use a performance check to stack them into an interesting design for no reason whatsoever other than that I want to do it.
Make a performance check.
Rolls a nat 1 and then instantly dies.
Wait, hold on. Is there's a lot of weapons here. Is there a hand crossbow?
Yes.
Ah, fuck, I'm getting that shit.
Okay, she makes an intricate designed, almost like it makes out of art piece on the floor if you look at it from above, of how she positions the weapons.
What does it look like from above?
A butterfly, obviously.
Well, if anyone sees it from above, they'll see a beautiful butterfly. As you masterfully rearrange all these crates and weapons to form into it.
Yes.
Well, I believe B would be able to see it because he's floating.
Yeah, that's true.
Anya only gets to see it while jumping up into the rafters using her bunny hop ability. But she does it for fun.
V with his flight from above is just like, looks pretty good, Anya.
Thanks.
Okay, so we can move 2 more spaces, or we can just hang out here for the night. What do you want to do?
So it's like afternoon, but not like late afternoon.
It's like evening, the sun's setting.
I think it's best to stay here because at least the position is fortified, and we're not sleeping out in a camp. We're not sleeping out in the middle of a campsite.
What do y'all think? If it goes over to the halflings.
Well, it's safer to travel during the day than at night. We do agree there. What with the hyenas and also the mist cats.
What's a mist cat?
You've not seen a mist cat yet?
We've seen hyenas, we've seen goblins, we've seen centaurs, we've seen a green dragon, we've seen a minotaur. Nope,
they all look at you surprised as you say green. Wait, green dragon? What?
Oh, bugbears and hobgoblins too.
But back to the green dragon. There's a green dragon on our island.
Oh yeah.
It had dragon madness. We cured it, and now I plan to sell the cure for a extremely marked up price back on the mainland.
Is it dangerous still, or?
Nah, it's chill now.
I mean, he doesn't want to hurt
anyone. It's not a red
I wouldn't
dragon.
recommend trying to go attack him, but he doesn't mean you any harm. Yeah.
Well, we'll trust you on that. Apologies. I'm also mistaken on my terminology. No, not Mistcat. Veil cats. See, the reason I was
Okay, I still haven't seen one.
confused is because veil cats have this weird ability where they leave behind a cloud of mist behind them as they move.
Have y'all seen any mist?
Nah.
Only in the morning.
Mm. Oh yeah, what's your names, by the way?
God damn it.
Bertha,
honestly-
Gertha.
And Skunka.
Fred, Ted, and Bed.
There you go. We did the work for you.
the one who's talking to you is now called Fred. Yes, we are calling him Fred.
Yay! I like Fred.
Hey Fred, would you like to join us on our adventure?
No,
That was out of character. That was out of character.
No, I would very much not like to be nearly killed multiple times.
So we do need to go recruit that one goblin that had the magic bag and just have him there for like a supply chest. Or just steal his
Halfling.
bag. One of the two.
Halfling.
It was a halfling.
That's what I meant to
Yeah,
say.
the halfling that Remy feels like we still got ripped off by.
But we did get ripped off, let's be honest. He got it for free and he sold it to us.
Yeah, literally. That's the most scam. That's even more scammy than fucking Remy.
Agree to disagree.
At least Remy actually goes through the effort of stealing his shit
Okay,
first.
but I am
He
gonna
has to
say that we
actually
probably
steal it. There's effort and like integrity in stealing. He's just taking it out of a bag, and who knows where the bag got it.
I'm gonna assume we're gonna spend the night here and then go on our ways the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no
But
one
during-
wants to travel at night.
Can I do my
During
usual
the
survival
night-
before sleep thing?
Oh, sure. Make a survival check.
I also want to do something before we sleep.
Not so good to know.
Despite being in the middle of a forest, you don't seem to be able to find as many herbs or berries as you should be able to, Howlin.
Thank you.
Anya, you said you had something you wanted to do?
Yes. I'm going to use my 4th level my ability from Creation Bard to create I think it's Jade Dust. 80 gold pieces worth. And then cast the spell Magic Mouth 8 times as a ritual.
Okay. What are you casting Magic Mouth on?
Like honestly, a random
I don't
little
like where this is going.
Well, it's helpful. It's either a charm or a piece of someone's clothing, one for every single person, and it's pretty much enchanted to start saying, "Help! I'm being robbed." Whenever something is taken off their person by someone other than themselves.
That's creepy.
Yeah, but at least we won't get robbed.
We are the ones who rob.
Yes, but I don't want what we robbed to be robbed.
Remy just
I
yells
am the
in
one
middle-
who robs.
Remy is just
He is the
announcing
one
to
who dreams.
Remy is announcing to the world that he is a thief.
I mean, those goblins, those halflings probably already knew. Let's be honest. He's Remy. But yes, but if you don't want it, you don't have to take it.
I don't fucking plan to.
Okay.
Keep your
So I make one
fucking
for
weird
me,
ass
for
mouths out
Slovis,
of my
for Gwen,
face.
For Halloween, for Horace, for the other guy who's here.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing macros. Wait, what are you making?
I'm pretty much making a small charm that whenever someone takes something off of your person, that it'll say, "Help! I'm being robbed." You know, in his voice.
Oh, I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, that way we won't get robbed by Remy.
Damn you!
Oh, that's your inventory.
So yeah, it's just magic mouth enchanted, so that whenever someone physically takes something off your body, because it has to be a visual or auditory cue. So I think visually, someone taking something off your body could be within those determinations. Up to the DM how it works, but because I don't know if it has to make a perception check or how he wants to do it, or if it just automatically happens. But that's up to DM. But it's a safety mechanism.
I mean, you can have. To be honest, Magic Mouth is one of those weird spells I never really get to see used that often. So you know what?
I know.
Just for fun, if you want to set it up as like an alarm system for your stuff, I do not mind.
Cool. And technically, it'll its effect is when it's off the person who's wearing it. So if at any point someone like gives it to someone else, it'll work for them as well. But let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One for the other centaur, 7. And then I'll give 1 to the halflings.
They are very confused at this gift, including the centaur that you gave these Magic Mouth gifts to. But
yeah. Pretty much, if anyone tries to rob you, you'll know, and I'll get to say something.
The halflings confused say, "Well, thank you."
This is actually just Anya being a narcissist and wanting to hear her own voice.
I mean, it's how the spell functions. I can't make it anyone else's voice.
So it's in your voice, not in anyone else's?
It is specifically in my voice because it is it is spoken. It repeats what you say to it in your voice.
Huh. Well.
So,
now everyone but Remy. Now everyone but Remy has a magic mouth somewhere on their person that will scream in Anya's voice if someone's about to rob you guys, I guess.
Now I swear to God, if you make our next encounter, someone tries to rob us, I'm gonna lose my shit.
No, they just rob you for some reason because you don't have it.
Well, I mean, the part of the problem with that is that Remy has a high bullshit stats, so...
I mean...
You're right.
A thief looking at this party...
My perception's actually kind of average. It's my insight that's fucking 7.
Out of everyone in this party, honestly, if a bandit were to look at this party, he would think the people with all the money is either Sylvis or Gwen.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah, exactly. So why isn't Remy carrying the money? I'm the least possible target.
Because you're the least likely to give it back.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're the least likely to give it back.
Wow.
Least likely to spend it on gambling.
Shut up.
I'm right. Okay, so our interpersonal squabblings aside, I just wanted to do that because we had a rest time and I had time to do it, so I did it.
Speaking of rest, let's get some watches going and stuff.
I mean, you are in the safety of a fortified structure. You don't need to
lock the door. Boom.
As long as we can bar the door, then we're good then.
Yeah. You bar the door and you have a restful night's sleep for your 8 hours.
Ooh. Back to the
well,
map.
actually, hold on.
Oh.
Since you only did like half a day's travel, 8 hours, it would still be near the end of the night by the time you all woke up.
It's fine.
We wake up, or we sleep in, one of the two. But I guess we wake up a little early, and Anya's will wander close to the camp, but not far, and look for veil cats. She wants to see veil cats.
Make a perception.
Because it's a thing.
Make a perception check as you look into the forest.
Do I see mist?
These things are told to us to be dangerous. Let's go find them.
Did they say they were dangerous?
Yes. They put in the same category as hyenas.
14.
Maybe.
14. If you'll move to the front door.
I can't see anything now, but...
Well, do you actually go outside?
Oh, which reminds me, I don't have dark vision, so this is all pointless. I'd wait till sun anyway, so yeah, we just wait till sun.
Wah, wah.
Fair enough. As you wait for the sun, and as you're looking outside, you do see, for the briefest instance, this wandering around, mist falling behind it as it walks around. And
I'm gonna move my character so I can see it because I can't see it right now.
Ha!
But I'm not there. Just so you know.
Nor am I, but I'm gonna zoom in.
Do you actually get that close to the Veil Cat?
No, I do not, and that's a Displacer Beast.
No, that's a Veil Cat.
That's a Displacer Beast.
As a Veil Cat
That looks like death, is what it is.
The Veil Cat, as The Veilcat vanishes back into the forest as you
As you realize it's this laser beast.
No, it's not. Quite you. It is a Veilcat. I will not be hearing this from you right now.
In character, she didn't even see it because she didn't have dark vision.
That is fair.
She just saw some mist moving around. She's like, I wonder if they come out during the day.
If there's nothing
I'll
else,
try to-
Hellwood? I think Hellwood's trying to talk to it.
No, I was trying to see how long it lasted if I cast it. I didn't mean to press it.
Oh, okay. That's 10 minutes.
Yeah, it lasts 10 minutes.
It's not a super long duration. It's normally when you have an animal, like, contained.
Yeah.
I think one of the, like, warlock cantrips says you can cast it at will at some point, but I can't remember.
Huh, that's interesting. But anyway, as the morning comes, as the morning comes around, you all wake up and head off. Hopefully making it to town.
No, we will stay in this island forever.
Never.
One,
swear to God,
2, 3, 3, and 4.
As you all travel, you see the outskirts of town before you. The halflings with you, excited to see their home again.
Before we enter, Remy would like to wild shape into something more acceptable so he doesn't get called out.
Okay, but don't turn into a bear. I was joking about that.
Yeah, I know. That's
What
what I'm
are
like,
you?
trying to look through.
What are you wild shaping into? I will say, all the ones that I currently have on that list of things, that's not all the things you can turn into. Those are just the things that are actually not viable in combat. You can turn into like things that are unnoticeable, like a rat, a cat, a dog.
A cat.
I'll take the form of a cat then.
Okay. You all watch as Remy turns into a cat.
I attempt to pet Remy.
I can cast Speak with Animals at will without expending a spell slot, so I'll keep doing that every 10 minutes so I can keep talking with Remy and so he can still talk with the party.
Okay.
Cool. It's a little weird to see you like meowing at him, but it's cool.
You all get to the outskirts of Mercatoris, and as you approach, you see the guards all look up and seeing the small retinue of centaurs along with all of you here. The two guards raise their crossbows. Halt! What have you come here for?
We have your friends.
We've come here for peace talks. Also, we found these guys in a goblin camp and they wanted to come home, so we brought them too.
They look to the other halflings. Look to the other halflings. Make a persuasion check, Anya.
Okay. Persuasion. I think that's really.
For a tense moment, they squint at you, Anya. Before lowering their crossbows a bit. You say you've come for peace talks. At this point, Horace would walk up. Yes. As he throws the bugbear Nazir in front of him. Now actually awake. A bit groggily awake, but awake. I come here with a peace offering. He says, pointing at Nazir, motioning to Nazir. Please, I would wish to speak with your leaders. The two halflings look at each other a bit worried. 1 second. One of the halflings darts off, and a few minutes later, he comes back with these individuals.
Is it the merchants we were doing the quest for?
Yes, they were secretly merchant lords this whole time.
Holy
Yay! I knew it. Oh, look, it's Frodo.
You see a shifty-looking halfling and a actually strongly built halfling with a longsword on his back walk up. The strong-looking one walks up. I see. You say you've come here for peace talks. He looks to Horace. Yes, though I expected the leader of your group to be a bit more wide. He sighs. Remy, you met the leader of this town. This is not the leader.
Yeah, but I'm a fucking cat, so I can't communicate this to them. Actually, I can tell Helen.
Helwyn.
Yeah, you can actually tell Helen.
Yeah, I just quickly tell her that this is not the leader of this town.
You're not the leader of this town.
That was true a couple days ago, until my father, due to mysterious circumstances, just dropped over dead. Nobody knows how he.
Remy quickly, very rapidly defends himself and saying that he did not have any involvement in this.
Our cat definitely didn't have anything to do with it.
That's a weird thing to say. Anya would say, like, also.
Oh, sorry, I'm just the cat talking to me.
But she also will now check her food for poison in the future. Just assuming that Remy poisoned him or something.
That's the thing. Most clerics we had check on him couldn't really decipher what happened, and at this point, the shifty-looking halfling in the back speaks up. If I had to guess, Fortuna had her hand to play in this, he says as he's flipping a coin in his hand.
Oh, it was the fucking needle from the other campaign.
Yep.
Christ.
We didn't use it.
That benefited you.
Oh, you mean the... Oh, no, wait. She just said it was Fortuna. I'm like...
Yeah.
Fortuna just randomly murdered the guy?
No. Some artifact. There have been tales of some of her relics just randomly killing people at times when used. It's quite annoying.
Looks to Anya, suspiciously.
Anya goes, oh yeah, I've seen one of those before. Never had a chance to use one though.
That sounds like a very convenient excuse for you to be suddenly in power.
Leans over to Helen, makes sure the damn nail is still here and Anya didn't fucking use it.
I will try and do that.
Okay, Anya doesn't have it.
You don't see a nail on Anya's person.
Anya doesn't have it.
You were there when Sylvis wrestled it from her hands and took it, though.
Indeed, you
Just
were.
making sure she didn't steal it in the night.
Oh, okay. She literally made items that would tell you if she even stole things from you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Remy doesn't trust anyone. He wouldn't even trust that that spell would even work.
Yeah, he should test it to find out.
Unfortunately, my father, Hestus Catabali, and is no longer with us.
Hector.
From the clouds split open, and you see a face in the sky, Anya, and they're shushing you at this point.
Okay. Sorry, narrator.
I am his son, Laureate Catabali. He looks to Halloween, who was about to speak up. You have something to say now?
No.
Nope. Fair enough. He looks back. Oh, Rabbit, you
yeah, Anya
say something.
Nice to meet you. I'm Anya. That's Sylvis. That's Remy. Oh, that's a cat. But that's Helwyn. That's Gwen. That's Bee. That one's Horace, who is now the leader of the Centaurs. And I forget the name of the other guy who's with us, who's a Centaur. But
oh,
yeah,
Raksha.
I say his name too.
Raksha.
Yeah, it's an easy name to remember, but I keep forgetting it. And that guy's Fred. Points at the halfling.
Fred just nervously waves, awkwardly, not knowing what to do, considering two of the merchant lords are here right now in front of him.
We were looking to bring some sort of peace to the land after killing most of the goblins and having the centaurs rally together under Horace.
Laureate looks to Horace and then looks down at the bugbear, who is awake but is just looking around, very confused at this point in time. Last thing he remembered, he was in the fight with a bunch of people, and now he's tied up in front of a bunch of other people. I see you brought the leader of the goblins here. Why didn't you kill him yourself? Horace speaks up. I wanted to show we mean no ill will towards the halflings. This war has taken so many lives from both our kind. And a common enemy between both of us, we can agree, have been the goblins. This man here, he motions in his ear, has been the greatest thorn in all of our sides, I'd argue. His ear pipes up. Filthy. You're all filthy. Unbind me and I'll kill you all just right here. Laureate just ignores them at this point.
I just want to walk up in my cat form and just fucking smack him on the nose with my paw.
Ah! I eat cats like you for breakfast.
Does it again?
You know, if he even like flails and hits you, you will revert back to your normal form because you have 1 hit point as a cat.
It is worth it.
Remy? Assuming that Remy's are cool with it.
Horace chuckles a bit, knowing the cat is Remy. Yes. As a show of good faith, and with a very fast movement, he slices off Nazir's head with his halberd as it rolls to the ground. I wish this to be a form of peace treaty between us, that we will not come to your doors and kill you. Laureate, a bit surprised at the fact that he just murdered a man in front of his town, but nods. You know, my father never really liked you guys, but, well, he's dead now, and it's time for, I believe, a new leadership to take hold. Okay, Horace, they say your name is? I agreed to these peace treaties, and the shifty-looking halfling in the back. Finally, we can finally stop worrying about these damn fights on this island. Oh. Laureate rolls his eyes. Oh, Lorenzo. Well.
Oh, isn't there supposed to be a third one?
He is. He is currently passed out drunk somewhere. That man only cares about one thing: partying. And apparently, during a funeral service, he decided to get blackout drunk.
Could he not have been sad for your father's passing and wanted to drink it away?
Possibly. Granted, he's always drunk, so after a while we just stopped noticing what it was drunk about. Regardless, he looks to the party. I assume you had some part to play in the downfall of the goblins.
Maybe.
Pretty big part. Did a lot of fighting for it.
Cat Remy nods.
A warrior cat. Interesting. Well,
He can't help himself.
Remy's ego would not stand not being recognized there.
Exactly.
Well, I suppose you're all welcome free room and board here in my town then. And maybe he looks to, and if you ever wish to traverse the seas of Profundus, let me know. I might be able to get you a ride back to the mainland. he says before turning back to Forenzo, and they start talking.
So they just
Appreciate
talking
it.
in the gate, or can we get in through around them or something?
Yeah, we need to do some
Yeah.
business in town, so could we scoot by you?
Yes.
I mean, Cat Remy can certainly scoot by.
Can't remember, scared.
Before you guys leave, go back in town, Horace stays back and looks at you all. Thank you, all of you, once again. This war has been going on for ages, and with your help, we've managed to stop any more senseless bloodshed on this island.
Our help and the mysterious death of the guy in charge, so I guess
Anya
we can give some
jumps
luck
up
to
and
that.
gives him a hug. He's like, "It's okay. We might not be back here in a while."
Anya, you only managed to get up. Basically, your hug is basically up to his leg.
Oh no, Anya has the bunny hop feature. I can jump 10 feet in the air. For
Bunny hop
no
feature go
business.
hard.
Well, fair.
I can jump to anywhere.
You jump up and he catches you in the hug and hugs you back.
Yeah. We'll probably be leaving soon, but I will remember you always. We might come visit again if the portal thing works out.
Well, thank you, Anya. You have been a good friend to the Centaurs. And hopefully our paths cross again one day.
Exactly.
He turns to the rest of his Centaurs. Centaurs, we move out to rebuild, to replenish ourselves, so then we can help build this island to be what it should be. A place of peace. A place of peace for all the halflings and other races that wish to reside here. All the Centaurs in the retinue give out a hearty cheer, and Horace and them all leave.
Hi, Horace.
And that's what's. And the two halflings walk back into town and start heading towards their own machinations, leaving you guys to basically wander wherever you wish to.
I'll stop the party as we're walking in, and not Remy, I guess, because he's going that way.
I'll stay with Remy.
Cat Remy is going thieving.
Before you go, I should dole out some money so you guys can go buy some things.
Okay.
So from our long expeditions through the town, not through the town, through the island. No, Remy, you already walked away. Unfortunate.
Also, how would the cat carry the money?
Yeah,
Just give him a small pouch.
It's over 1,000 gold, I think, or something like that.
Yes. So each of you,
money so you can buy things.
each of you will gain 1,680 gold pieces from all our travels.
Nice.
Okay.
And Remy will just have to collect his stuff later.
Yeah.
I'll carry it with me just so in case you want to buy anything, so I can communicate with the shopkeepers but it's still your money. I'll just just for role playing purposes.
Oh, are you gonna take Remy's money too?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Okay.
And I'll give it as soon as it's back to normal.
Yeah,
form.
yeah, you can do that. But Remy cashed out earlier, so his is actually lower. He only gets 1,180.
If you want to put that into your money anyway, Remy, and just as soon as you're out of cat form, I'll give it back to you.
Yeah,
So you can
it'll
still
be
stop.
spent through her,
Oh, how
but you'll
much is
have.
that? 1,100?
1,180 because you cashed out 500 earlier.
Yeah, I just have to add that to my current.
He's going to the damn gambling bid. I love it.
No,
Anya
the
will,
cat's going to thieve on the drunken patrons.
1 second. How much gold did one get?
1,680.
Okay, just adding that to her character sheet right now. Okay.
Also, I didn't realize this was called the half-off bazaar, and that's funny.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
Wait, you didn't notice like the 100 halfling puns throughout the entire season?
Oh, I did.
Shorty
I did. But I
Fortuny,
didn't look at the name of the bazaar because I was like, it's just some shops.
The half
The half-pint mimic,
Yeah,
the short stack streets, I don't know what the Cat Valley's yard is just a name.
Yeah.
The Shorty Fortuny is all of its halfling.
What's the
Yeah.
matter? You ran out of halfling puns?
Look.
Well, Mercatores is because they're merchants, and Cat Valley is just a name. It's not. It'd be weird to have it have a Kathleen pun in his name.
Okay, so
Unless
do you
his
see?
name is like short stack.
It seems like we're all have different ideas what we're gonna do right now. What's the order of operation? Who's going first?
I'll just make a. Can I just make like a general check to see if Remi's cat thieving goes well?
Sure. And Halloween, if you wish to assist him in this cat thieving, I will give advantage.
Sure, I guess.
Okay. Make me 3. I'm gonna need a stealth check at advantage and 3 sleight of hand at advantage, depending on the sleight.
Should I use Remi's stats for this?
Technically, you'd be using the
You're a
dexterity
cat.
of a cat.
So you have to use cat dexterity.
Yep.
But you still can use your skill.
Honestly, $5 says that's higher than Remi's dexterity.
It's a 15.
Yeah, that
plus
is.
He has a +1. Remy only has a +1 for some reason.
Yeah, that's way higher than Remi's dexterity.
So roll a dex +2.
What is that though for the dex modifier for 15?
It
+2.
should be a D20.
+2 instead of +1. That's actually huge.
Cats do get a +4 to their skill.
Oh, never mind. +4
So-
to stealth.
Of stealth, yeah.
Yeah,
So
plus-
D20 +2. That's it, just +2, or
No,
is
no,
it
+2.
Oh,
So
well,
it's
plus your
+4.
proficiency.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're a rogue. You're a rogue, and I assume you took some proficiency in stealth.
So I'm rolling for stealth. All right, so yeah, I'm rolling.
So-
So I believe you get a +6.
Pretty much, I would
Yeah,
just roll
you-
off your normal sheet
Yeah.
+1.
Yeah. You pretty much have a +6. To this
All right, so
roll.
basically we'll just add +1 to whatever this is.
Yeah, add +1 to your own rolls
Yeah.
because you have
15
+1
then.
stat.
15. Okay. Well, actually, it's at advantage, so you can roll that again. Okay.
I think I'll take the 15.
Okay, we're taking the 15. With Halloween's
It's a
help,
good thing.
with Halloween's help, you're able to sneak around subtly through the casino, walking between people's legs. Now, I'm going to need 3 sleight of hand checks at advantage.
I have a question. Are there any cats in this town?
Yeah. There's cats, a couple
Okay.
dogs. 16.
I didn't know the habitat.
And all
I
of
didn't
these
know if there
get
were
+1 to the number because the cat's dexterity is higher than
17,
Remi's.
18, and 18. Nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me roll your winnings for me, as you have successfully thieves this gambling den.
I also just imagine that Remy takes something and then flicks his head and throws it to Halloween to hold on to.
Yeah, essentially I'm just helping out, following, distracting.
No,
Yeah,
like I
hold
imagine
it.
that Remy manages to get someone's bracelet off, and then he slips it down his body to his tail and flicks it to a Halloween.
You get 71 gold.
Oh god damn it! All of that work for 71 gold.
You just
Well,
see
you
one
have to
richer.
understand, that is way more than a normal person would ever have, a normal townsfolk would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we
You're
stole
making
from
obscene
half
amounts of
the
money.
patrons.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just
that's
saying, that's an obscene amount of money.
that is Halloween and Remy. The rest of the party. What do
You
you
want to
wish
split
to
that? Well, you want to split that even?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
I
You can
assume
have the
we
extra
would go-
one, so you can. So I think that's going to be 31 for you, 30 for me.
I assumed we'd go to the contracts and finish the
Yep,
contracts.
we're
up
finishing the
before
quest.
Meeting them up at the Fortuna
Okay.
Den. Because she wanted to see if they had anything to sell. And also,
Oh god damn it!
he
I'm one
wants
short of
getting
having
all the
19.
magic items from these quests for himself.
Yes.
Not that he would, but also Anya might want one.
Okay, so you approach the blacksmith. She is currently hammering away at what seems to be a nice form of plate armor, and as she sees you approach, well, it's been a while since I've seen ghost faces.
It has.
Okay.
Oh, question. Where's Fred and them? Did they just rush into the city after the two people left? Or?
Say this.
I was gonna use Fred to confirm that we did it, so that she wouldn't be any oh well, you say you did it, but you'll have to wait till we send someone to go investigate and blah 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 blah. blah.
This is the armor smith, not the weaponsmith.
I know, but I did want to just have have Fred stay around if he would.
Okay.
She'd ask
well,
him to do that.
Okay.
Just Fred. The other two can go.
Fred now being enlisted into your group to help.
Yeah, you can be a hostage a little bit longer.
No. I'm just asking him to put in a word for us. That's all I'm asking. A cordial word.
Okay.
of our honor and awesomeness.
So, do you have the goods? She says with an eager looking smile on her face.
Yeah, I'll reach into the back of holding and pull out the tanner's rack.
Ah, excellent. Don't know why I was coughing there.
Bless you.
No, it was a cough, not a sneeze. Yes, my coughs sound like
Oh, I
sneeze.
couldn't
I don't understand it myself either.
Our sneezes sound like shotguns.
Ah, perfect. Oh, the leather I can make with this baby. Right. And she gives you the reward of 500 gold pieces and a choice of one of these items from the specialty.
Which has likely changed since the last time we've been here, because it's been over a week.
Yeah, especially stuff. They stick around.
It has been a couple days. And yes,
It's been like a week.
It has changed since last you were here.
Ooh, a +1 breastplate. Just if you want a breastplate. Oh, gauntlets of ogre strength. Oh God.
Ooh.
I have.
Ring of protection. I feel like gauntlets of ogre strength on anyone would be useful because the non-strengthy people could have strength, or our barbarian could have 19 strength, which would be really useful to them.
Yeah.
19 strength.
What is Phantom Steps?
As you ask this, these are very special boots that you can have. They can help you with being a bit more. They make you basically invisible, silent even as you walk around. In other words, above board, when wearing these boots, your steps are halfway into the ethereal plane. They make no sound, leave no trace, and they don't trigger traps or magic effects that require you to step on them. Once a day, you can click your heels and move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain until the end of your turn. You take 1d10 force damage if you end your turn inside an object and are shunted to the nearest unoccupied space of your choice at the beginning of your next turn.
So honestly, any of these items would be amazing.
Yeah, so we got 2 things of protection, which is cloak and the ring. Also, we can just fucking buy those things. A +1 breastplate. Our barbarian doesn't use heavy armor. Our druid doesn't use heavy armor. Or
I can't even wear it.
You can't even wear heavy armor. That would just be me for me. Hey, Halloween, what's your current strength score?
15.
Okay, yeah, then these fucking gloves would be great because I'm assuming it's
+2
ogre power, not ogre
it's
strength.
19.
Right?
Yeah, ogre.
It's
Power,
19,
yeah.
I assume.
Then yeah, they'll set you at 19. But if we're going straight numbers, the +1 breastplate is 3,000 gold pieces.
Yes, but we'd have to sell it to someone. But they wouldn't buy it back from us. That would just be weird.
Obviously.
We'd have to find someone else, and then they wouldn't want to pay as much for it because they wouldn't be able to sell it as well as a blacksmith. And it would cause a series of things where we'd probably get a decent amount of money for it.
It would literally just cause this constant chain of events where the value of the breastplate keeps going down and down and down as it swaps hands. So,
all right, we'll take the gauntlets of ogre strength.
That is your free one?
Wait.
That's our free one.
Wait.
Okay,
What? Wait, hold on. I'll explain. Wait, what's up?
I was gonna wait for a sec. Now, to be slightly money grubby, we could, if we're gonna buy more than one of these things, the Gauntlets of Ogre Power is one of the cheapest things. So if we wanted to grab one of the other items and then buy the gauntlets, that'd be something we could do. But I would just wanted to mention that.
Save us like 100 gold pieces. We can do that instead. Because Phantom Steps, that's.
But it's only one person gets the Phantom Steps, and then everyone else will still make trails. So it's not like super important unless we like swap boots every time we take a step, which would be really annoying. So yeah, it's actually the Phantom Steps is probably not useful, except for maybe if one person wanted to go off on their own. But we don't have a party designed for that.
Then the cloak then.
I will say,
yeah,
the Phantom Steps do require attunement.
Oh, okay, that's even more worse.
I think all these actually require attunement except for the breastplate.
Yeah.
Okay, then the cloak of protection, and we'll just buy the ogre strength in a bit once we get these quests over.
I'll buy that.
Okay. She smiles and produces to you a dark colored cloak.
Thank you very much.
And so is it cool if I just buy the ogre gauntlets?
Yeah. Once Once you're in shop and you can buy stuff, sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll come back later to buy stuff. Let's just keep turning these quests for now, so we can just get
Okay.
this shit out
Yeah.
of the way.
Come on, Fred.
We'll be back.
Okay. You travel north to another clanging sound, as this one is working on a sword of some kind. He looks up and says, it's been a while since I've seen you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had some stuff to do. It was very violent. But we did clear out the base, and we actually found this guy Fred in the base, and we left all the weapons there. For you.
Yeah, I can vouch for them. They saved my life, along with a few others. You see the weaponsmith scratching at his chin. Well, it seems you've been on quite the adventure since the last I've seen you. Well,
We've been places.
Well, money's money. And he provides you the 1,000 gold pieces, and here is the specialty items list.
See what we got. Tempest,
Okay.
day and night. +1 arrows are a scam.
That's what the 30 gold pieces per arrow. God.
Shadow Glass. I don't know any of these.
I know they're all cool. We'll just ask, and the DM will tell us in character. I'm curious about Tempest because it sounds the coolest.
Sounds like a bow.
Tempest. It is twin scimitars forged in the shape of wings, made of folded steel enchanted in the elemental plane of air. The pommels of the pair are made to interlock, forming a longbow that fires arcane energy. You gain a +1 to attack and damage made with these magical weapons. As a bonus action, you can switch from scimitar form to longbow form, and vice versa. Scimitar form does 1d6 slashing damage. Longbow form does 1d8 piercing and 1d6 force damage. And with this bow, you can cast some spells. You can cast Gust of Wind using this bow.
That's just really just the visual of breaking a bow into two weapons is pretty cool. But
yeah, it's like the two scimitars meet at the hilt and then become a bow, and then waha. Oh, what is the overprotective halberd?
Just about to ask about that.
Insanely priced thing, and it's we have someone who likes using a halberd.
The overprotective halberd. This halberd, this looks like, at first sight, this looks like a plain-looking halberd. However, he describes to you that this thing is a magical weapon that you have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this halberd. You can use your action to activate this halberd. Doing so causes it to hover around you. If a creature within 5 feet makes a melee attack against you, this halberd will attack that creature as if you were wielding it. It does not require you to use your reaction. Once it has attacked, it cannot do so again until the start of your next turn.
How long does that activation last? Like forever?
It lasts.
Or does it have like a duration?
It lasts for a minute.
Okay. And it can only be done once per day, or can it be done like?
It's during combat.
Yeah, the best thing you could do with that is before you enter combat, activate that effect and then switch to your other weapons. So you're effectively attacking with 3 weapons.
It pretty much makes it so that if anyone comes near you, like it says when they move adjacent to you, not when they become adjacent, in case you move next to them.
I think it's when. Didn't they say when it attacks you?
If a creature within 5 feet makes a melee attack against you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it just whoever's face tanking can just switch to other weapons and have that.
So now Halloween can dual wield halberds in a sense.
In a sense. We're just buffing Halloween up.
I know, right? Every item at these shops is for Halloween. Tell me what day and night it is, just because it sounds cool. And we're gonna get it, like overprotective halberd. But
well, wait, no one can actually use the bow and arrow. The bow.
I spec'd into crossbows, so I only use it.
Okay.
When Remy comes over, When Remy comes over, just as a heads up, someone talk to him about the bow.
You have money, you can go buy it.
Day and night.
Well, no, because he doesn't know that this bow even exists. Someone's got to
tell everyone everything.
Yeah, we'll tell everyone everything we've seen, but for now we're just running through.
Skip the
And I
shopping
will
scene and
translate
just have you
everything.
guys spend it when we're done.
Okay. Day and night. Weapon.
Okay.
Day and
Short. They are short swords. They are both plus
Ooh.
one. They are both plus one short swords. Day. This sword attacks in the form of radiant damage. When holding this sword, you can cast the invisibility spell as your action once per day for 24 for 24 hours. Well, no, not for 24. No. Once a
That'd be
day.
awesome.
hours.
Once a day, and then you can use it again after 24 hours. Man, this thing is. I worded this thing weirdly. Night.
Yeah.
As long as you are carrying this magic sword, you have dark vision. You can cast pass without a
Oh.
trace
Get it.
spell once per 24 hours.
We need that.
However, these swords have magical properties only when used in a pair.
Oh, fuck it.
Understandable. I have
And
decent enough
sorry,
decks I
someone
could
was
use it.
empty breath.
Also, the fact that I would be able to see without having to freaking have a light source all the time would be very useful. I don't know.
Alright,
We'll think about that.
Just to round it out, what's the
we're
Shadow
thinking the
Glass
halberd.
dagger?
The Shadow
Oh
Glass
yeah,
Dagger.
That's the one
Shadow
that
Glass
was.
Dagger. An uncommon magical item. Melee or range magic. On a hit with this weapon, the target takes 1d4 extra necrotic damage. This dagger can be used to restrain a creature through its shadow. You may make a melee or range attack with the dagger targeting a creature's shadow. It must save against a dex saving throw with a DC of 8 plus proficiency plus dex or strength modifier. If it fails, the creature is restrained until the dagger is removed from the shadow.
Interesting.
Well, if it fails, that's just indefinite. They only have to pass the one save. That's why they only have to fail the one save.
Yeah, they are restrained.
Another person could walk by and pick it up. But
I guess, but
Yeah, well,
couldn't the restrained character use their action to take the dagger out, or no?
no. They are restrained. They are
Okay.
unable to move.
Red knife. Would you want it?
it's a good knife.
So
So we are
what
gonna
if
take
you
the
use
halberd
that against
for
a
our free item.
boss character, man?
And what's up my favorite?
The boss can't fucking move.
But yes, we take the halberd as the free item because out of character we know it's the most valuable, but also because Halloween would like it and it is a very good item.
Okay.
Please.
Just strategically, yeah.
Also, she does have like price tags on these weapons, so we know the value of them, right?
Yep. He offers the price
Okay.
to all of them, and as you do that, he hands over the gold and hefts up this ornate-looking halberd, pristine in look. Smart choice. As he hands over the halberd to whoever takes it.
It goes in the bag.
Okay. Do you make a stop at any of the other stores while you're here?
Oh yes,
There-
I'm definitely
there-
going to the magic item store because it is magic items.
It is magic items.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was
Which
the
one was it? What's the
think it's
looking
this
guy?
one.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's the
I think it's
magic
this one.
items. This one's the potion.
Oh, wait. Thanks, Fred. Gives him 50 of my gold because he was helpful to us, and also to I don't know how if he lost some stuff from being kidnapped. So I'll be nice.
Wide-eyed at the fact that you're giving him so much gold. Thanks, he says before walking off.
have a nice life.
Okay.
Anya does not understand the value of money.
You're going to the magic
She's
item.
also gotten insane amounts of items just for free. So
As you approach, familiar faces. Welcome. How can I help you?
What do you got?
open your markets to us. No, that's not a character.
Holds a gun to their head. Give us all the money.
You're gonna sell us these fucking weapons.
And you're gonna like it.
Points a gun at them. You're gonna fucking sell this shit and you're gonna like it.
We'll give you money for your items.
We will give you fair
gonna like
market value.
They'll give
what
you
the frick is
more
a
than
life
fair
love
market
lollipop? I
value.
must know. I must know what a life love lollipop is. And a loaded deck for Sylvis because he's a deck.
Okay, a
It's
life.
purple flying. It's still here. Oh, it's a Fortuna. Now I'm out.
Yes, a Fortuna Bird flying. I want it.
Strip club. Hey.
A life love lollipop. A healthy treat.
Yes, I must know.
You can spend 10 minutes to fully consume the strawberry and cinnamon flavored lollipop. When it is finished, you gain an amount of temporary hit points equal to 3d6 plus your Constitution modifier. You lose any remaining temporary hit points you gain from this lollipop after you finish a long rest.
That's who. What makes a Fortuna Broom of Flying so much different than the one you had last time?
A Fortuna Broom of Flying. While a normal Broom of Flying allows you to fly around at a normal speed, this one's a bit unruly. A Fortuna Broom of Flying will, as I look this up, Fortuna Broom of Flying. Hey, I don't have everything memorized, okay? A Fortuna Broom.
You're good. I just.
A Fortuna Broom of Flying. While it allows you for double the movement speed. However, you must move the full movement speed. If you try to stop mid movement, you will fall down. The broom will stop working, and you'll fall from whatever height you're at.
Interesting. So you could either traverse the battlefield in a controlled a good way, or you could zoom off into the distance.
And yeah, regular Broom of Flying has a 50 feet flying
So
speed.
you can move 100 feet.
You move 100 feet, but you must keep moving.
Yep.
I mean, with 60-foot range spells, that's not too horrendous.
I mean, it's no problem for me because I took sharpshooter, so now I can shoot from
you could
800
shoot from, like,
feet
300
away.
feet away. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want it, you can get it. What is
I could,
the loaded
but
deck and the fist bump mug?
This
Those
is.
two are
I'm
things I
just gonna go ahead and put that here because I'm gonna buy it anyway. I'm gonna buy the Drift Club.
Okay. Do you also wish to know what the
Fist
meal would?
bump mug.
Well, okay.
Know what the what?
Okay, the loaded deck. You can will the cards to show any hand you desire as long as you are holding them. Every time you change the cards, roll a d12. On a 1, the cards explode, dealing 3d10 fire damage to everyone within a 10-foot sphere.
Oh, so it's like loaded as in like an explosive as well. Okay, that's a funny name.
Fist Bump Mug. Uncommon magical item. When you bump this mug against someone else's drink who isn't clearly hostile towards you, and if you both drink, you gain advantage to all your deception and persuasion skill checks for the next 10 minutes. This effect doesn't work on creatures immune to charm. This effect won't force a creature to treat you as a friend or commit acts that they don't want to do, but might help you get their trust. Alternatively, this item counts as a club that can be used to punch.
While a funny item, Anya would not very likely be clashing drinks with people and then trying to lie to them. So she would do that to persuade people, but it's like it'd be a weird item to just carry your own mug to a drinking thing, because it'd be weird to carry your own mug.
Anya, we are ignoring the elephant in the room. What is that Millwish cauldron that costs 2,500 gold pieces?
We do need to know that, because it required 2 of us to spend most of our money to get. Let's see what it is, boss man.
A meal wish cauldron. A rare magical item. You can wish a meal to appear from this cauldron by putting gold pieces and jewels in it. You must spend 10 gold pieces by participant to the meal. Anyone who eats the meal gains a number of temporary hit points equal to its Constitution modifier. A creature can only gain this benefit once for a long rest. Alternatively, you can put 1,000 gold pieces or jewels and gems of the same value into this cauldron and cast the spell Hero's Feast without expending a spell slot.
It's bad.
If we had a party that had higher con modifiers, that might be useful, because I can make gems for free every day. But just getting like +1 or +2.
Yeah, you get like 3 a night, and that's not worth it. You're still spending more money on it.
It's not worth the money that it's costing. And plus of
yeah,
additional
I'm gonna ask the guy, hey, did you add an extra 0 here by accident? That's not the.
I mean, do you realize the spell you can cast with this? It's like
I am familiar with Hero's Feast.
What is a elemental gem? Which element is it?
Well, the element is actually random, surprisingly enough. I essentially I give you a gem, and depending on the wielder, it will switch to whichever element fits that person's personality the most.
Okay, what's it do?
Well, to use more dwarf language, it's essentially a grenade. You throw it into a group of people, and it blows up into the elements of your choosing. Essentially, above board, this is essentially a fireball of whatever elements that fits your personality, determined by the DM.
Anya has a paint grenade. Splatoon in this house. Okay.
I need to know what a bubble wand is.
Oh, of course. Wand of Bubbles.
Wand of Bubbles. This Wand of Bubbles can create bubbles. However,
it's a common magic item, I think.
Yep, it's a common magic item, and you can actually form a bubble for, I believe it's 1 minute. No, I'm reading that wrong. 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, you can form a bubble around someone's head, and it can essentially work as an air bubble.
So you can go underwater.
Can I buy that? Can I use it, actually? I don't even know.
I mean, anyone can use a magical item.
I'm not familiar with
certain
5e
ones. Certain ones require you to be a sorcerer and stuff.
Yeah, well...
So yeah, I want to buy that.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so just remind me again. The gist of the Broom of Fortuna Broom of Flying is it doubles the movement speed of a regular Broom of Flying, but you must expend all the movement speed.
Yep. Or you fall whatever height you're at.
So you go 100 feet a turn every turn.
Yes, but I'm assuming it's not in a straight line.
It doesn't have to be in a straight line. It just needs to move at least 100 feet.
So you could just spin in place.
You can literally, you could, but that would make you dizzy. So you could move left, move right, and just expend the movement that way.
I will say, if you do not use... One thing I forgot to add into this. If you do not move the full 100 feet, you do fall off the broom, and you're automatically prone.
No deck save?
Nope,
Damn you, Fortuna.
Well, you've made a decision to defy fate, fortune. You've already made the decision. You've failed to save by making that choice.
I'm just worried that if I take it, it's going to be boring 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Every time I have to count 100 feet.
As you go. Yeah. That's a fair concern. If we want to hit... What does this guy sell? Just curious, because we haven't gone to him.
Doing spells, potions.
Yeah, he sells
potions. I don't want any potions.
Okay,
I don't like consumable items.
Definitely took the Drift Globe, but Pearl of Power, fantastic for a wizard if they were here. Everything else is not really catching my eye. I think I'll just go back to the armorsmith and stuff.
Balance of Ogre Strength that she bought already.
Yeah, she bought that.
Did we get the ring or the cloak? We got the cloak.
We got the cloak.
Right?
Well, we can get the ring too.
I don't know who wants that or if anyone wants that particularly. I am tempted to get the day and night, but I think I need a spellcasting focus, and my quarterstaff is a better weapon, plus it's a spellcasting focus, so I'm like, there's no real reason. It's only for the ability to see at darkness. What was the day ability other than invisibility, or did it just have invisibility?
Radiant damage.
Instead of piercing, it's radiant damage, and you can cast invisibility on yourself.
Which is very useful. And Night gives you pass without trace, so you have advantage on stealth checks. So effectively, your party would just be invisible.
Okay, you know what? I will take the Fortuna Broom of Flying, because the 100 feet of movement will be very helpful.
I will tell Remy about the Tempest. Is he going to buy it?
He will have an interesting response. I will say that much.
Okay.
You can say it.
Yeah, because
it is nothing bad. It's just that it's a response you probably wouldn't expect out of him.
I guess I'll buy the Ring of Protection, and I might use it. I might let someone else use it. I don't care. I'll just buy it so that it's purchased. Can I trade you the Ring of Protection for the Holy Nail?
Anya, you are not ever getting your hands on the damn Holy Nail.
I could use the cloak. It'll bump up my AC to a flat 20, which would be pretty helpful.
Yeah, I could use one. I could use the ring of protection in
An
truth. 'cause I still
AC
get quite
at a flat 20.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, actually, it's actually gonna fall to 18 because I'm not gonna use my shield anymore.
Still,
Which is
though.
still good. Which is still
Hey,
pretty
why
good.
aren't you gonna use your shield anymore?
That's basically being nearly
Because-
impossible to hit.
I'm gonna use the plus. So my martial stuff for my class requires a melee hit, like the riposte.
Ah, okay, so that's why you have the bow and a sword, and you're
Yeah,
not
I got
your
the hand
crossbow.
crossbow and the +1 katana. So that's
I just
why I'm
remembered
gonna
you
drop
saying
shield.
you were gonna dual wield crossbows at one point, and I'm like,
Yeah,
please no.
that's for later. That's for later. But no,
doesn't
I
help
need
you.
I
What,
need
dude?
I need I need a melee weapon in one hand.
What
Okay.
are you? What is your class again? Ranger?
Battle master.
Fighter.
Oh.
His class is fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's essentially fighter. Okay.
Riposte. It says must
I purchased the ring of protection, took the money
melee
away.
weapon attack.
Because I'm just like, you have a
Yeah,
very
right.
bow-oriented, like crossbow focused thing.
Yeah, no. Battle master fighters are way better than rangers in every regard. So
Rip.
There's nothing else that I really want, so I think I'm good on the shopping. I'm gonna go to the casino to find the rest of them.
Okay. You go to the
yeah,
casino.
Halloween ring's all yours.
Huh?
Yeah.
Halloween wanted the ring.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
mean,
I'll
about
trade you.
one.
Yeah, just give me the 250 money and you can have it. I just bought it so we
Yeah,
would have
sure.
it, so we wouldn't forget
That's
it.
good. I'll give you 250.
Yep, and I'll just take that back off.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, Anya, as you
So, how do
as you enter in, you do see this cat. You do see this cat stealthily robbing these people blind in this casino, and Halloween is there casually helping him.
Oh, okay. I will say I'll go up to them and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, while we were shopping, we found all these cool items. We decided to get these for you, Halloween, and hand her the ring, which we'll do a money exchange with the RP wise. I hand you the ring. I hand you the other halberd, and I'm like, this halberd activates on its own. It's if you activate it, it like flies around you and hits people. So you can have two halberds.
Awesome.
I think those were the only items because we got the cloak, and I think he's going to keep the cloak.
Yeah.
I tell
got
them
the
about the other weapons in general and other items in general. And I'm like, there's a Tempest thing that's like two scimitars that become a bow. There's like a day and night sword that like make.
Remy
good at seeing in the
Remy
dark.
tilted his head and seemed a bit interested in the Tempest.
Does he say
No, it's
anything
strange,
Cantonese?
He's not saying anything. He's just thinking.
Okay. And she'll say all that. Also, Anya will go into the like place itself and either through merchants or through out of character. The DM mentioned it. There's some sort of shop in the Fortuna.
Yes, there is. There is a small shop, which if you go up to it, it gives
Holy nail! Holy nail! Holy. Sorry.
you. Unfortunately, as you walk up, you find it only has 2 items to sell.
Holy nail and what else? Neither of these say holy nail. If you combine the holy water with the Fortuna cross, you get holy cross, which is pretty cool. But fine. What is the Fortuna cross? I'm not gonna get holy water.
The Fortuna Cross provides advantage once a day, but gives disadvantage once a day after use at random.
I mean, that is super useful for certain things. Like if spending 500 gold piece for effectively nothing because you're getting disadvantage is why couldn't they just have a holy nail? I would have paid an upmarked price for it.
Hey, those things are rare.
I know. It was cheap for how we got it. We got it for like 250 gold or something. Fine. All right, but and she'd tell you that about all the items in case you wanted to buy any of them. And then probably are we staying the night at the inn? Because I think they said they'd give us some accommodations for free. Are we gonna try to move out? This is like midday when we got here.
Well, after all your shopping, after giving all your stuff, you do see the sun is getting close to setting.
Oh, I do have a lot of stuff I like to sell.
Okay, what are you selling?
Oh wait, how long has it been then? Am I out of wild shape at this point?
Oh, most likely.
Yeah, after about an
Even
hour,
with
you
the
would be out.
even with wait, Freddy gives me an extra hour of wild shape.
I mean, it's
2 hours.
It's been it's been. I'd argue it's been well over 2 hours after all the stalking and stealing and.
could
Oh,
use
and
your
let's hope no one recognizes the Rat Man.
You could use your second shift to do it for an extra 2 hours.
Yeah, it's fine. Remy wants to go buy that damn Tempest sword, so he has a Tempest bow. So I'll ask Anya who was selling that.
Oh yeah, the weaponsmith. Marks it on the map, even though B is somewhere else.
Gwen decided to go to the inn.
But yeah, looking to Hello, and so
what is that? Only 250 for the Tempest?
yes.
I think it's 450. Yeah, 250.
It was right above Day Night.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at Phantom Steps.
It's really good. It's 2 weapons for 250 effectively, plus a
Get
third
2
weapon
weapons,
that you can
2
use.
spells, and
I'd like
rainy
to
damage.
negotiate for a price down for a markdown.
Oh God! You should have brought Anya if you're going to try to negotiate.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say to the weaponsmith to convince him to lower the price?
I mean, look, man, I've definitely seen better bows. I know that this one's special, but I don't know, man. Looks like it's got some deformities here and there. You can see there's definitely some scratches and marks. How do I know this is even fresh off the iron?
He squints at you. Roll a persuasion check, Remy.
I have a question. Wasn't it in the form of 2 scimitars when we looked at it?
Well, I was told it would become a bow or some shit.
I know, it's just funny. I was like, this bow looks funny. Yeah, because it's not a bow.
As you say that, Remy, I assure you, I make only quality goods. If you don't want it, then I can easily not sell it to you.
Believe me, I could get a lot better for a lot cheaper, but alas, I owe a favor to someone, so I will buy it.
Wise purchase, sir. And minus 250 gold off your character sheet, and you now have Tempest.
Oh, I didn't ask while we were there. What's the peace pipe do?
Oh, the peace pipe. The peace pipe essentially casts calm emotions on people.
I wonder how.
You smoke the weed and you feel better.
God damn it.
What? It's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, I would like to buy the peace pipe then.
Yeah. Okay.
How much is
You
it?
now have the
100?
peace pipe. You can cast calm emotions once a day. With this one.
Yeah, can I choose it on myself?
You may, if you so choose.
Awesome. Let's do
Remy's
that later.
probably just super happy no one in the party heard him negotiating, so they didn't have to
Very
hear why
badly.
he bought it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I still want to sell my stuff.
He
I
doesn't
mentioned that
care
earlier.
about he doesn't care about the fact that he failed. He cares more about them hearing why he had to buy it.
Okay. How's about this? We go on our 15-minute break, and during that break, take your bathroom breaks, drinks, what have you, and Silvis, you can sell all this stuff during the break.
Okay, cool. Do you want to run down what it is, or should I just sell for market value?
Yeah, just sell for market value.
Okay.
That's
So
just
then
far
I'm gonna-
easier for all of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and delete all this shit from my inventory that I picked up all along the way, and add 3,512 gold pieces and 8 silver.
For our community goal, yeah.
But what about
Community.
the bomb? But what about the bomb?
The bomb
Is not being sold. He's not selling the bomb.
I'm not selling the bomb.
He's actually going to buy a special bag to hold the bomb.
Yes, actually, I was gonna look for a burlap bag. Can I get a burlap bag
Yeah.
for the bomb?
Yeah, for a silver piece, you can usually get a burlap bag.
Easy. All right. I guess that's what I'm gonna spend my night doing. Is just shoving things in his bag. All right. I got a lot to delete. Leather armor.
Okay, but yeah. So I assume we just take a break and get our stuff in.
Yep. Take a break.
Yeah, in about 15 minutes or so. Come back here. And
So now we have to go to the portal. Or we could go to one of the other halfling towns and see what they have if you wanted to do that.
I would really like to get the fuck off this island, man.
Okay, that is understandable.
And I have the various gems, which I've already told out. So I'm going to sell those two.
Remy's not gonna try to take the risk of selling the diamond here.
Why not? The guy's dead.
I mean, but that's his son, though. You know, what if it's like a family heirloom or some shit?
You don't know.
Yeah, and I don't think I want to find out and accidentally turn the entire town hostile and potentially undo all the hard work we did with the centaurs.
Okay,
I mean, they'd be hostile to.
It would be hostile to us, true, but we also.
No, just you, because they wouldn't know any relation to us because we were with you as a cat. We weren't with you as you. They'd be hostile
to you.
He's not
stupid to try to sell the thing he stole in the same town that he stole it.
Maybe he is.
Do we
How's your donkey score?
Sold items then?
Yeah. During this break, you can sell items just to make it faster.
Yeah. I'm still saying I don't know how much the shed items are. What we get?
Just what's the item, and then we can look it up in the book. The various gems sell for 1,050 GP. So 7,049 gold pieces.
Oh, I just realized I have proficiency with scimitars.
Yeah. Scimitars
Can't really make
the
use.
druid weapon.
Yeah, I can't make good use out of the bow aspect though. Either way, it's not for Remy.
Don't rogues have proficiency in longbows? Or is it just short bows?
I don't think I get that proficiency because I only took it as a subclass.
You would get every benefit of the class.
Not true actually. Like fighters don't get heavy armor. There are some caveats to what you get if you multi-class into them.
Yeah, because like think about it, you'd have proficiencies in basically fucking everything at that point.
If you want proficiency in everything, just take fighter.
Shut up.
Or you could take cleric as a multi-class.
Multi-class. Here we go. So when you multi-class into.
I mean, if you can multi-class into 3 other classes besides your main.
Okay, so when you multi-class, you don't get any of the weapon proficiencies. You only gain light armor and thieves' tools proficiencies.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and I have those.
Well, then,
Actually, do it? Yeah, I do have thieves' tools proficiency.
Because of your criminal background.
Okay, let's make sure it's everything. I'm not gonna use bathroom. Down quest, 1,500 gold pieces. Selling equipment, 3,512 gold pieces. Selling the various gems, 1,050 gold pieces. Oh, and I want to sell the Blade of Correction.
Okay.
What did that do?
It's not any better than what we have right now. It's a rapier that if you if you roll a 1 for damage, you can reroll the damage with a 1d6 plus your modifiers.
Oh, nice.
It's okay, but I like +1 better.
For that, you'll get make a persuasion check. I know we're
That's what I'm bad at.
I know we're technically on break, but this is fast enough. Just make a persuasion check.
Flat 10.
Hey, the same roll.
Okay, you only sell it at half the market value. You sell it for 250 gold pieces.
That's fine. And no one knows, so it's going straight into my pocket.
How dare you?
I will dare.
Also, I'm so sad. I think it probably wasn't there, but if it was there, he probably immediately took it off the list as I found my obsession with holy nails.
It was never there.
I know. But if it was there, you would have taken it off.
In fairness, this is a church. While it is a casino, it's not one of the bigger casinos. Hey.
Oh no, there's a mega church out there in fucking Vegas.
I'm gonna buy buy it from Vegas.
Look, if you guys go to Calestis, you can easily find the big church of Fortuna.
There is no chance that they're actually selling it there. You have to like hit the jackpot to win that fucking thing. Dude,
we got it for 250 gold. It's probably an uncommon item. dude didn't know what it was worth, so he was selling the things at arbitrary
We
values.
shall see. We are good on gold again.
Oh yeah, I'm in 2,000 without the new gold from the community pool you just gained.
Yeah, I need to calculate how much everyone would get after this. So, 1,500.
Like, there isn't really any item that stands out to me particularly.
Yeah, I'm saving for the next time we go to.
I know. I'm just looking at it, like,
Oh, I'm just
Mill
curious.
Children was funny, but expensive. Day and night sounds useful, but I'd have to put away my quarterstaff, and I'd have to put away both weapons whenever I actually want to use my quarterstaff.
Yeah, that just sounds like a pain.
Exactly.
Okay,
Which is why Tempest sounds like a cool weapon, because you can use swords and then switch to bow, and they're both dex items, and it synergizes really well. So that was a cool little thing you got.
Yeah.
So
But it's
after
not
all
for Remy.
that, everyone will, whenever I dole out the money again, I'm not gonna do that right now. Everyone will get 1,212 gold pieces. Not right now. I'm just saying that's
Yeah, just keep the community number in mind and tell us whenever we divide money again. It's all good. Just keep adding.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys want to, not get robbed and put this money back in the bag of holding, just let me know.
Oh, don't worry, we won't get robbed because we'll know when we get robbed, except for Remy.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Did anyone actually want to say they overheard Remy in saying that he had to buy it for a favor?
I think
you were at a
do
shop.
that with Anya.
So I stayed over in the Fortuny looking at the shop when you did that, so you probably were good.
Well, if anyone
Hellwyn might
wants
have
to
followed
say
you.
they heard them.
You can ask Hellwyn when she gets back from the break. But guys, what should I do for my next Magic Mouth session since we have downtime and gonna go to sleep here? You guys want any other random things enchanted on your clothing that activate on site and say certain things?
I'm back.
Welcome back. And Cow is MIA. He better have another family emergency, because I swear to God. You can't keep staying up this late at night talking to his girlfriend. I don't care. You signed
No,
up for
that's
this.
simping behavior.
I have Ren here. I am more than willing to bring Nero back.
Oh yeah. How many javelins does Hellwyn have?
Yes.
Like 15 or 20. Let me check.
Okay, 8 of them now yell "we" when they're thrown.
Nice. Thank you. Those are the first ones I
forgot
use.
we discussed that at some point.
Oh, Remy,
Oh,
do
it's
you
just-
need any assistance adding Tempest into your character sheet?
I mean, yeah, yeah, might as well do that now.
Yeah, it's
Not that he's gonna use it.
you know.
Yeah, because Remy only bought it as a favor to someone else.
Is it me?
No? Do you have bow proficiency?
Maybe.
I'm going with no.
Barge gets some interesting proficiencies. Let me check.
Look, it's not anyone in the party. It's someone on the
I know.
mainland.
No, I get long swords and short
Who
swords.
might end up replacing Remy if he happens to die.
Oh, so you
Wow.
bought an item for your backup character.
Wow.
No, there is lore.
And it's also for your backup character.
That's true.
Your backup character.
But I'm not trying to kill Remy, so.
Who is currently called Ignore.
Oh, hush.
But yes, so just out of character, game planning, we're gonna go to sleep. We can either go to one of the other towns or just go for the portal.
Well, I will say after, let's see, there was party night, and then the night you spent at the Goblin Small Base, and after this night, the dragon would be fully rested by now.
Yeah, but then we have to walk like 20 days to get to him.
I mean,
I thought we had that item that we could use and he would come to our location.
I mean, he did say
Yeah, but we can also save that
he
for
did-
combat.
he did say he'd he did say he would track you down with your scent and come to you if need be.
Oh, okay, cool. That's really fun.
Yeah, because he knew that you guys were after the goblin stuff, we're probably not going to wait around for him.
So, are we going A to the other towns, or B to go? Stop using the bubble wand. Or B, going to see the portal and just see it.
Portal.
Yeah, you want to go talk to the demon hog or whatever.
Yeah. I'll put a nice.
Yeah, I really want to take on this portal guard.
Wow.
Are you saying that facetiously?
I think so. I can never tell with Remy.
Are we going to spend more days?
Everything he says.
Are we going to spend more days of travel just to get to this portal?
Probably. Look, we've only spent what, like 3 days, 2 days or so after we met the dragon. So.
Well, we spent 1 day in camp at the centaur, the goblin turned centaur camp, and then 1 more day at the stockade where the weapons were.
So now, probably in 1 day's travel, the dragon will find us, and then he'll fly however far he can fly to go come to us.
I mean,
I'm not sure if he'll traverse the.
Dragons are pretty fast.
I know he'll probably get to us in
Look,
a day
I
or
want
two.
to take on the portal guard. Either way.
Okay, we could always go towards it. And if case the dragon gets to us first, we can be like, "Hey, can you drop us off here before we go to the mainland?" And then we go kill the thing and then take his ride. Worst case scenario.
Sure, fight the last boss that I have on this island. Sure, go ahead, go for it.
Yeah.
Well, the other party killed the fucking halfling guy, so we can't do that now.
I want to be a friend of the book.
You can kill the rest of the halflings.
No, stop with the genocide talk.
No.
Cease.
You're the one who said that this we were gonna kill the last final boss. We could kill these
You
guys.
said that's how we get to level 7.
I never said.
Wait, when did we get to level 6 or 5?
Exactly. We skipped 3 levels. All we have to do is kill all the halflings.
Great.
Hate you.
I'm down.
Hate you all.
And we don't have to buy this stuff. We can just steal it.
True.
I mean,
Guys,
rightfully take it from the dead. It's not stealing if they're dead.
Okay, so you guys want to go to the portal, kill the thing, and then fly away on the dragon?
No, I want to.
We want to go to the portal.
Well, I want to kill the thing because we can get a level up out of that, probably.
We will get the same experience from becoming friends with us.
You're just
all experience.
Probably.
We don't get experience. We get milestone level ups. It might give us a level. It probably won't, and I don't want it to. Second of all, it's just cool to go see the board and see what it is and see the portal and know where it is.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until someone fails a fucking dice
so that we can use it to come back here if we
it.
never needed to, or we could help us find the creator of these portals to know where the rest of them are, so on and so forth. Like, just knowing where this portal leads is interesting.
It's an adventure.
Pretty much why Anya wants to do it. Also, she wants to see if the magic wizard just happens to be there when we go there.
I mean, but we do have free passage back to the mainland through the halflings now.
And through the dragon. Well, actually, no. The halflings said they might hook us up with a deal. So they're probably going to be some quest involved.
Oh. I guess I worded that wrong. Essentially, yes, he very much said you guys would have essentially a free trip to the mainland if you so choose from them.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I keep hearing strings.
Strings.
But I get what you're saying. Like strings attached? Phrase.
I think the game plan should be to head in the direction of the portal. If the dragon doesn't get to us first, then yeah.
The other option is going to the other towns of the halfling towns to see what they have in their magic inventories. But other than that,
oh come on, man!
Yeah,
we just did a shopping. Everyone seems pretty fine with their inventories as is.
I agree. I was just saying the options. Oh yeah, but yeah, over the night I made 8 of her javelins. Now say we whenever she throws them.
Imagine we're trying to be stealthy and she throws one of the ones that says we.
I mean,
she wouldn't.
Is there a way to differentiate them?
Yes, because when she does this, she has to like use gem dust to like interlay a design on it, so they are visibly different.
Okay, so we're not gonna run into this accidental situation.
No, but we will run into this intentional situation where she throws it anyways.
Yes.
Fair.
You have to understand the party member. She will do it because it's the battle cry. We are the knights who say, "We."
Even though you fucking ruined Remy's ability to sneak attack.
Ah.
Well,
I mean, as
I was
much
just
as I
expecting them
don't
to
want to
wait.
waste time going and doing a fight that we don't need to, I would like to test out this katana hand crossbow combo I just got going.
Okay, so we're heading towards the portal, DM.
We're heading to the
Let me
portal.
send her the warning.
But
You all-
first, we rest.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You all spend the nights in town resting, and wake up the next morning. The sound of the waves waking you up. Okay, so you've all awakened the next morning in town in the inn. I assume you all go down to get some free breakfast that comes with the rooms.
Is it
Definitely.
free? We're all down for it.
Nom nom nom. Alright. Everyone's all fed and ready to go?
Actually, the barkeep. I wanted to ask her if she's heard any news other than the whole of anything surrounding the politics around the guy dying. Anything that she knows what's happening or what's going to happen in this parts. Just out of my own curiosity.
Well, I can't. Well, dearie, as far as politics go, all anyone really knows is, well, the story of he just fell over dead. No one really knows. Some assume it's Fortuna's mischief all over it, which, honestly, we're used to at this point.
Makes sense. It was nice seeing you again. I think we're gonna be heading out this time.
Nice seeing you too. If you're ever back here, don't be a stranger. She says we'll wait.
Oh, we won't be. And she wanders off. She's on you. Yeah. Into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
I didn't sing it for a reason. I've thought about it. I honestly did. But yeah, I assume we've sort of agreed that we'll go check out the portal at the very least. And worst case scenario, we meet our dragon friend on the way.
Okay.
Curiosity killed the Anya.
Okay. We go back. If there's nothing else you guys wish to do in town, we head back to...
Oh, I do have a question. The Short Set Streets is just the town, where people live, right? It's not any specific place?
Yeah, it's where people live.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
Onward!
Got it. It would take forever to get there from foot to the frickin' other town.
Yeah, if you're looking here, we're gonna go 4 and then have to wait a day and then go 4 again.
We can. Oh yeah.
You can get there in 2 days.
Can Remy transform into anything big enough for everyone to travel on?
Not for
At least
long
make
enough.
You
it
can transform
easier?
into a large creature, but that would only give one large creature.
I can transform for a total of 4 hours.
You can transform
1/4 of the journey.
Yeah, you can transform to at least three different types of horses. I will say.
Can all of us fit on one horse?
I mean,
Well, we have Anya, who's a small bunny.
Well, I will say this.
We have a gnome who's not small.
I will say this. For some odd
More
reason,
bunny.
none of you ever decided to check, but there are carts for sale that you can purchase.
I was about to ask that as well, but
Yeah, but we're literally about to leave on the back of a dragon.
Yeah,
That'd be a
the
waste of
dragon's not
money.
gonna carry it.
That'd be a waste of fucking money. That's why no one bothered asking.
I mean, it'd actually be useful because the dragon has to carry us, and he's only a large dragon. He's not huge. So having something to put us in while he's flying us would probably be useful.
Oh, hush. Don't make
Okay.
the DM think.
Okay.
Don't
Okay,
make
hold on.
the DM.
Okay, let's run with this wild shape idea real quick. So we have someone transforming, and then we have 2 small characters.
I'm trying to find what's the largest thing I can turn into.
2
It's
large
just to put
characters,
most
2
amount of
medium
people.
characters, and then a flying character who doesn't.
Yes, I can fly. I was looking at the room flying. It can hold
you
up to 400 pounds, but its movement speed is halved when it goes over 200 pounds. So actually, I will be on pace with you guys if two
So you
people
can go
ride
50
the
feet?
broom.
Yeah, you go 50 feet.
Yeah, I'll go 50 feet, which I'm assuming is the speed of a horse.
It sounds
horse
about
range,
right. Let me
like
just pick
70.
up a horse that has that kind of movement.
Yeah, so we could effectively move that fast with all of us. Yeah.
So how
So,
much
DM,
time would
how
that
many more
save us?
squares can we get? Can we get there in one day to save you some trouble and chaos from us spending 2 more days on this island?
If you were to push, yes.
What is the negative
All
of
right,
pushing?
I'll transform it. I'll use my wild shapes to be a warhorse, which can move it up to 60 feet.
I will double your ability to move, essentially.
Okay.
So
Sick.
Onward.
okay, move your horse
So we get
squares.
one random encounter.
Potentially.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, but this does mean that because it's taking super long, I will run out of wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
So if we accidentally get into a fight,
Don't worry, we won't.
Okay. Okay, now let's roll. Hopefully, the last. I keep saying this, but 3. Okay. What does a 3 get you? A 3.
Is it a
gets you
miscat? Do we finally
3
get to see a
diamonds
miscat?
are on the ground.
3 magical diamonds are just on the ground.
Whoa! It's real. It's real. The DM said it.
For some reason, there's like slight indentations around them in a circular fashion. No one knows why. You go over there,
The
a giant
giant
worm pops
cardboard
out and
box.
eats you.
See, the issue is you have killed the majority of the things that are on this list that are centaur or goblin related.
Yeah,
So
there's hyenas and
We've cut
random
off
cats.
all of the fucking random encounters.
we killed all the random encounters.
So
Hey,
unfor-
do like
But
a
nobody
other
came.
campaign and give us a genie. I randomly encountered a genie because we killed everything else.
so you
The
encounter
fucking
It was
genie.
hilarious.
you encounter nothing on this half day of travel.
Hey.
Oh man, I really wanted a genie.
We end up here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. As I move you all over to
Fight
As
scene
you-
where we have to fight.
as you travel through the forest, you come upon a weird. Following the directions given to you by the hobgoblin captive, you come across what you find to be a clearing with a small pond in it. You come upon this.
Ooh.
It's a strange looking rock.
Right, I need to move you all over.
Hey,
We
we
can
get
do
full
it
vision
ourselves.
though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Can we? I forget how to do that.
Yeah, just drag from your character sheet.
Ah.
Oh well, your
I am
HP
here.
doesn't show, sadly.
Oh yeah, these aren't
Oh,
these aren't
okay.
link tokens. Then yeah, go and move.
Oh,
us,
then
move
delete
us.
them for us and make us.
Oh, you
fancy.
can delete your own token. Just hit delete
Yeah,
on your keyboard.
That's effort.
I need
I
to
also
figure out
don't
how
know
to
what
do
button
link
to do.
tokens, but regardless, I will.
I can
have-
show you later.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, there's a Halloween that we need to delete.
Yes, I was trying to see if I could link it.
How dare you?
Okay.
Also,
here.
I am confused about the rock. The rock looks like it has some cool symbols on it, and I must read them. Also, it looks like art, so she's gonna run towards that regardless. Actually, everything here looks like art. She's gonna run towards it regardless.
No, Anya, you're going to trigger something. Grabs
Yes.
her.
Okay,
No.
you all. This is the
Contested
clearing that you
grapple.
all walk into.
Literally just grabs her by her hood. No running off and triggering bullshit.
Are
Flips out
these
of hood.
just like,
Accurate.
the ground, or does it actually look like there's been like trees and stuff knocked over?
Yeah,
I have a
there
magic
are
pool.
there are a few trees knocked over, some branches on the ground.
Something has been rampaging. Let's see. I guess a good old perception check won't be amiss.
Yeah, Anya
I'm
would
gonna
roll
pass
possession
down
checks just
speak
because she's
about
looking at
us.
all the fancy looking carvings. Also, she's gonna roll a strength check to oppose Remy.
Remy, if you're trying to stop
Don't we
Anya,
both have-
both of you make a strength check if you're trying to stop Anya.
The
Remy.
power of -1 strength checks compels you.
Remy,
Oh god
Jesus.
damn it! How?
Ha ha! Oh, I get plus
Unfortunately-
1 because I'm a
Bruh.
bard. I forgot. Bards get plus 1 to all checks.
okay. One step
What
at
the
one
fuck?
step at a time. Anya, you'd have to get closer to see more detail on these markings that you can slightly see are glowing just a little bit on this rock. Sylvis, taking a cursory glance, you do see giant rumbling coming from this direction.
I didn't
Before-
see your ping.
Oh,
The ping's up your top right.
Okay, there it is.
it's higher up. You see it slowly moving along this way before you see a large shadow jump out from the trees on top of this rock. As I reveal, a large boar with some bones sticking out of it. It lands on top of the rock and clearly can see your party from afar, snorting its snout as it looks at you.
I'll tap Halloween. It's over there.
Okay. I'll walk up and try and say hello in Boar.
You say hello in boar, and it responds, and it does in fact respond to you, Halloween, because this is in fact a beast.
It's not a demon. Yay!
At least I think it's a beast. Yeah, it's a beast.
Oh.
I was just double checking.
It is now, regardless.
Small one, why do you come to this place?
There's a portal, and we want to know about the portal. Do you know anything about the portal?
Yes, it is my master's portal. He gave me one job: protect it.
Can we use it, or is that not protecting it?
What are your intentions with said portal?
I think we're trying to get back to the mainland. We're trapped here.
Trapped. I need you to make both an insight check and a persuasion check, Halloween.
Does the boar feel trapped?
God damn it! I have a 7 in insight. Of course, I took off speak with animals.
Also, she can do it at will. Like, you having it is less efficient.
Yeah, but still, 7 in insight.
Oh, persuasion wasn't great.
What's he saying?
Halloween, with that insight, you can tell he seems a bit sad after hearing that.
Oh. Are you trapped?
I have been stuck on this island for so long. My master, he hasn't been back for so long. No. My master gave me one job and one job alone: protect this portal. And
Where's your master?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in... honestly, time is a weird concept for someone like me. But
Me too.
I have no idea where he could be. All I know is that I miss him.
Well, if you take the portal with us, you'd come back to the mainland too, right?
He looks at the portal and then at you. Make another persuasion check, but this time at advantage, Halloween.
I wish I could help, but I can't understand what's being said, so I definitely can't.
It's all
Can you
French
give
to
me an
me.
8 anyway, as a bard?
Huh?
Like, are you able to make aid
Bardic
me?
inspiration.
I
Yeah.
could give you Bardic Inspiration. Yeah, I'll give you that. I haven't given it
Okay.
out recently.
Okay.
So the
Oh my!
It's a
Oh
negative
my
1. She
God!
rolled a 1 and a 2, so she failed. Don't roll my dice. Do not roll my dice. They're wasted.
Holy shit!
Hey, if you look at them together, it's a 10 actually.
Oh my god!
No. I cannot leave this place. I must wait here in case my master returns.
Okay, can we leave then? We won't bother the portal. We'll just use it to go to the mainland. If we find your master, we'll tell him that you're waiting. If you could tell us his name or where to find him or what he looks like.
You do that for me?
Yeah, I'm a friend to all animals.
My master, his name. He always referred to himself as. Shit, why am I blanking on his name now?
It's a weird name.
You've told us before, so we do actually already know his name, I think.
Yeah, I have informed you what it was. I just.
I wasn't here then, I don't think.
No, I don't. I actually think you might have been, but
No.
it was after the centaur business.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
the
It was like
original.
fucking. It was a name of a already like a
Forrest
wizard
told
in our
us.
world.
Well, he told me. He told me specifically, I think.
Yeah.
Pandemonium or some shit.
It wasn't Pandemonium. It was. If any of you have seen Fate, the Fate series, it's like the main villain from that.
Oh,
What was
okay.
his-
Not as Mosius. What was it called?
Filler
No.
name here.
It started with a G. I think. Yes.
It's first, middle, and last name.
Well, I can't seem to remember his name, so. His name-
The board
Gilgamesh.
tells us his name.
Gilgamesh?
Yes,
That sounds
Gilgamesh.
right.
It was Gilgamesh. Right. Gilgamesh.
Because I remember reacting to that name because that name's a.
Historical reference.
The name. Yes, Gilgamesh was the name of the mage. You're willing to do this for me?
I promise.
You watch as the boar slowly walks up to you, Halloween.
Anya
He's
sort of
look-
stares like deer in headlights.
It's fine. I'll say it in common.
Did you give the boar your name?
Oh yeah, I'll give him my name.
Fine.
I'm Hoenn.
Halloween. I will remember this name. If you go back on this promise, a curse upon ye and all that you care for. He
Okay.
says, you all watch as the boar nods before walking back into the forest.
The boss says we can use the portal as long as we don't damage it.
Ooh.
Well, how does it work?
Um,
Did you bother to get that information from them?
I think we just walk in it.
Well then, fuck it. Let's try it.
Remy, what would a boar know about casting spells?
I feel like that he would know how the portal works to some extent, so that he could prevent people from using it.
okay, Anya ignores the portal and goes for the rock with carvings on it.
The carvings that you see on it are mostly this scratch marks. It seems that this giant boar was using this. You can assume just from looking at all these cut marks, was using this as a way to sharpen his skills.
Okay, I saw letters and stuff on it, so I thought it was actually like some arcane carvings or something. Like right here, I see like letters and stuff.
Gwen, being the most magically inclined and out of you, is going to make an Arcana check.
Also, I like right here, there's like a smiley face or like kind of thing. Or sad face, actually. Smiley face, you look for the other side.
Gwen
She appreciates good art.
speaks up. I can possibly channel the magics in this to teleport us somewhere, but as to where it goes, I can't safely say I know for certain.
Can you bring us back afterwards?
It's
Or does it look like a one and done?
unfortunately I'm not that high a spellcaster, so I wouldn't really know. This is magic far beyond me. The fact that I've really only read about all this stuff in like storybooks and whatnot.
Oh, Remy walked into it.
Let's go.
Remy,
Alright, now that Remy's gone, let's all go to the boat.
Yep. Let's go to the dragon.
Dragon!
Dragon,
Everyone
where
come-
are you?
everyone
I
come
want
in.
to say hello and see if you can teleport through here too. I don't want you to carry us all the way, and it'd be fun to see where we end up.
Okay.
Dragon.
You know, I didn't actually mean to put Remy there, but this fucking works. It'd be
No.
so in Remy's nature too to just fucking jump in and get away from these people.
Well,
No, we actually have to all stand particularly on like the 5 points if it's possible.
Yeah, that was my initial thinking. I was gonna say that, but y'all jumped on that opportunity so fucking quick.
Actually,
Well, no, she just wants the dragon to come by.
Well,
So like,
actually,
is Remy
as-
gone? Did anything actually
Well,
happen?
no. As you do that, Gwen speaks up. It requires some form of arcane ability in order to activate the portal. I'm afraid. You can't just walk into it and it'll just teleport you. That's not how magic works. At least, not all magic.
It's pretty funny though.
I was about to say, I think some teleporting spells just make a door and anyone can walk through it.
I am a level 3 wizard. I do not know much magic.
Aren't you sure? That's not what they would have wanted. They would have wanted to be level 2 wizard, level 2 fighter.
Hey, they chose. They chose.
I know. I'm
They
joking.
chose
I'm
to not
joking.
be here.
I'm joking.
Yeah, you-
But no. Can we see the dragon over the horizon, or are we just like?
I mean, over a period, if
I
you
don't know.
if you do wait here, you would see the dragon appear above you.
We wait. I wait for dragon.
The beating of large wings as Skorgax lands.
The conqueror.
He's not that
He's even
small.
smaller now.
No, you all
Hi,
see the
Skorgax.
you all see the familiar dragon as he lands for you. Hello, small rabbit.
He speaks common, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
And as you look at him, he looks
He's much
far more.
smaller than last time.
No, this is what a large-sized
He
creature
was
looks
large
like.
last time.
Yeah.
I feel like he was bigger last time.
Yeah.
He went on a diet. It's all good.
The
I'm
dragon.
not crazy.
The dragon.
I mean, you are.
The dragon looks at you, and as you all look at him, you can tell that he looks a lot more healthier than when you last saw him.
It's good to see you in better shape.
It's good to be in better shape. As promised, it did take a while to find you. I thought I'd find you at the village, but unfortunately, us dragons are not. And until we reach a certain age, we don't have the necessary abilities to just blend in. So, unless we're in Dragon Kingdom, I can't exactly just go around to villages and
Oh, we
my
get you.
size. Yeah. So, since I
We actually decided to come look at this portal. See if we could take this to get off the island as well and save you the flight. Because I don't know how far away the mainland is, but this thing supposedly makes us just magically appear somewhere.
Travel distance on boat, it would take roughly a week to get to the mainland. I suppose but on my back, you could make it there in half as much time.
Well, did you want to see where this magic portal leads? It supposedly leads back to the mainland. That would be a way back, and you wouldn't have to get tired for flying for half a week.
He looks at the portal. So I'm not.
It looks big enough to fit us all.
Magic has. You know what? Screw it. Why not?
Yeah!
Okay.
Dragon in the middle.
Might be a bit of a squeeze.
Oh, by the way, I told the boar we would find Gilgamesh, and because the boar is Gilgamesh is the boar's master,
Yes.
so we should do that while we're there.
Oh yeah, do you know where Gilgamesh? Do you know any mage named Gilgamesh? Apparently he travels.
That name is unfamiliar to me, unfortunately.
No problem. You can find them some other time.
Okay, Gwen says. I have no idea where we're gonna end up, but at least it'll be off this island. She says, hopefully. As she places her hands to the ground, you watch as the magical circle flares up. And
Anya plays bagpipe music to accompany it the moment.
Your surroundings start to shift and wobble as you're all teleported. And as you're teleported, since you chose this route to get off the island, I need to roll something.
Yep, the teleport spell has a 1d100.
Oh.
Or probably not. It's probably like there's probably multiple teleporters.
See,
and there's
well,
probably
see,
something.
Oh
else
no,
that's
I'm
on the
thinking
random-
teleport spell, not teleport
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, this is teleportation
okay.
circle. No. Let's see. I need to look at the king. I now need to look at. You know what? Just for funsies, I'll show you all the.
Ooh, I see lots of circles.
Ignore the
Okay.
circles. Ignore the circles for right now.
I need to know what the circles are for.
I must now roll. Okay.
Where do you guys
That's where
want to go? Just like based off of repair? No, before you do that, I just want to. Where would we want to go? A personal opinion, not like in characters. Your personal opinion. Where do you think you'd want to go?
I want to go back to the gnomes.
Which one's the elf one?
Dryalidus.
I thought so. I'd want to end up here. Where are the gnomes?
The gnomes are in Haya.
Oh, right next to it. See, we want to go to the same place.
Yeah.
Sure. That's what that is.
I have
Well,
no
they're close
strong
enough.
opinion. I would have to reread up on the PDF to remember what these places are.
I'm gonna assume these circles are where the sins are, but
Well, I will say, last I checked, Silvus, you're from Enasir? Yeah.
I am from Enasir, but I'll look acting not in character.
oh yeah, I was asking out of character, like where would be a cool place you'd want to go. Akuma looks cool too. But yeah. So GM, where do we end up?
Well,
Where are we dropping, boys?
hold on as I get the map set up. Because I had no
So
idea.
is this like a
I had no idea which one you would. Well, in fairness, I didn't know which one you were going to end up in until you. I didn't know how you were going to get here, to be honest. So I had multiple maps set up just in case, but here we are. Okay.
Oh, the
So-
D13 is for one for every single pie slice I see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except for the middle. We can't end up in the middle for some reason.
Oh, there's a whole story with Gilgamesh and Aqualitus.
Also, I like how there's like a city before every single bridge.
Okay. As you all teleport, your vision wobbling, as you all pass out. And as you all pass out, you all get a vision. It's
From our mentor.
It's
Or not.
vision time, boys. And since Gwen's not here, well, they're not going to be able to see this, but unfortunately,
Just give it to Red.
Ren, you get to see.
I mean,
all
they
of-
can get it later.
Fair enough. But for right now, I will roll a d4 and let's see who.
Oh,
will
does
start.
B get a vision of the celestial woman?
I mean, if
this
he,
is patron?
I mean, if he does, none of you get to see it.
I
Okay.
mean, fair.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 4. That's shown on roll 20. So Remy's 1, Silvus is 2, Anya is 3, and Halloween is 4. Anya, we start with you.
Woohoo!
As you find yourself in a familiar place, Anya.
Is it the wooden shack?
It is the wooden shack.
Also, question: There's like a yellow 50
Yeah, I saw that too. I have no idea what
square
that
circle.
is. I have no idea.
Okay, I didn't know if I caused it. It was only on my screen. I just thought I'd ask because I was like,
That's
this is weird.
not me, so I don't know. You wake up in the same shack with the canvas before you. However, next to the canvas, you see, well, I'll just show off their art. As you see, where are you? Hold on. There you
Scribble
are.
line.
You see,
Someone did some art while you said, you'll see this.
You see this person.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Aha, pink person. A sweater.
You see sitting before the canvas, a muted colored individual with wings on her back, in a simple attire of a sweater and a green skirt. She is currently in the process of drawing on the canvas. As you appear, she turns to you. Ah, Anya, it's so nice to finally meet you.
Anya's just like deer in headlights, just like, ah, just like didn't expect to see a face so soon, and just sort of like staring awkwardly.
You're usually so talkative. What? Catch your tongue? As she says that, a cat jumps out of the canvas and curls around you.
So immediately like recomposing herself, she goes, well, no, Remy did turn into a cat for a little bit, but that was like not here or there. I just didn't expect to see you so soon. And she'd suddenly like start hopping, so the cat would rub against her leg, but then she'd just start hopping around the room. Ding, doom, doom, doom. It's so nice to meet you in person. Like I didn't expect to see you so soon, and we just got off the island, but I thought we were gonna like maybe wait a little bit, or I'd have to come find you in wherever your workshop is. She'd look to see if the room has any windows to see the outside, so she could find this place better. If it's an actual place.
As you look outside, you're met with just a wide variety of colors, almost like a kaleidoscope of colors as you look outside.
Eye damage returns back to the painter, but it's like, well, it's so good to actually like finally see you in the person. Like, I've heard so much about you and like all the art you've done and so on, but like, I didn't expect to actually see you in like person. Are we in person? Is this something else?
This is a neutral ground for us to meet in. My actual physical body is currently in a different area. It's currently in a different place, much like how yours is. As of right now, we are currently, I suppose you could say we're in a dream of sorts, meeting one-on-one. But regardless, I did say next time when you got off that island, we would meet. So,
yeah.
So, basically, my role in all of this, I act as your benefit. Each one of you gains a benefactor to help you along in your quest to hopefully put an end to this calamity. For me, some of your benefactors may give you certain items. Others will probably want to test you to see if you can actually live up to what they need. Live up to potentially performing for them. For me, she looks to you, Anya. Tell me, Anya, how much do you know of paint's magic?
She like raises her paintbrush up and is like, I've learned a little bit of the color magic, but I haven't gotten much to try the actual paint stuff. I've only dabbled in things similar, but I've been very interested in it, and I even have this paintbrush I use. I've also collected various weird paints. I'm not sure if they'd be in a dream, but like I made one out of like poison and acid. It was very interesting. Interesting colors. Wouldn't eat them or lick them.
Well, what if I could tell you I could help you increase and actually master paint magic?
I'd love that.
Oh,
Look, a bunny rabbit.
Scow.
Yes, we have a cow. Unfortunately, their Wi-Fi is dead. That's why. But they can still do stuff on mobile, they said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes.
be honest. I completely passed out.
Nice.
It happens.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well-
it got like quiet, and then it was like the sound of your voice just put me right to sleep. It was like trance.
Wow. Wow. I'm so boring. I know.
No. Like it was like not boredom. It was soothing.
Yeah, he imagined him getting coddled by you and singing him a lullaby.
Well, if someone would be so kind as to stream for Cow, so then he can at least see the screen.
Because I mean, you know me, GC. I've been awake for every session. It's just like this today because I decided to wake up extremely early. It was just like I was not used to this.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, if someone can stream for Cow, essentially we're currently
Only
right now
3 hours behind you.
in the middle of Anya and their benefactors meeting.
Nice.
What have I told you? What that I can make your magic stronger, your paint magic. Have you master it?
I
And
love
as she's-
that.
Good. Out there, how much do you know of my story, Anya Littlefoot?
So from what I remember, what my parents told me is that you brought color to the Feywild, or color to everything. I don't exactly know the difference, but you gave up your own color to give everything else color.
Exactly. Yes. I provided color to the Feywild, and the ramifications. She looks to her body. Is what you see before you. I am now just a muted expression of what I once was. However, the colors that left me can be used to empower you. She waves her hand. She lifts her hand up, and with a snap, a paint bucket is summoned before you, Anya. You see in it a viscous. You see in it a very bright, a very colorful red color before you.
Ooh.
There are 7 colors out there, each one representing that of the rainbow. Find them, Anya, and they will help you and your allies beat back this threat. Unfortunately, I don't know where the last 6 are currently located. Though I can give you something that might help. She raises up her arm to you as if gesturing you to give her your hand.
Anya does while thinking about something at the same time, but I will do something in a second later.
Okay. As she holds your hand, she takes out a small little paintbrush from her pocket, and on your hand, she colors a color wheel, with each one of the 7 colors on it. Once you're nearby one of my magical colors, the representing one should glow on this mark I have placed on your hand.
Cool. Now I have a mark on my hand and on my foot. Raises up foot.
Yes, you truly are marked. She motions to the red paint bucket. Each one of these colors shall give your magic and other allies potential buffs, so to speak. The red paint represents the destruction. It can represent this blood, but it does also represent fire. Multiple forms of fire, flames, the creativity of the flame. With this, and above board, this is to make it easier, so I don't have to say in character try to describe in character what it does. Out of character, what the red paint bucket gives you. Red paint, it can enhance your spells and attacks. You can you can choose to provide on your own weapons or on an ally's weapon a buff of fire, aka you give them an extra 2d6 fire damage to whatever weapon they have. Or you can put it on armor and give them fire resistance. Or you can use it on any of your spells and shift the spell damage to be that of fire instead of whatever the original one was.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. This
is it like a number of uses per day kind of thing, or?
It is. As of right now, it is a 2 use per day thing you can do. However, you can only have one thing of effect. Think of it like concentration, except without the concentration stuff. You can
I can only have one effect at a time, but I can do it twice per day.
Yes.
Okay.
You can only have one effect at a time for that amount of time. That is
what's the duration like for like the armor resistance and fire damage? 1 combat or something, or 1 minute?
8 hours.
Oh god, okay. Set and forget, got it. Okay, after that, Anya will be very fascinated with the paint and take her paintbrush in it and attempt to color pastel red.
If it works. As you bring the paintbrush closer to her, you watch as the red paint dulls to a more pastel red color.
Oh.
As much as I appreciate the gesture, Anya, unfortunately, what has been done cannot be undone. But I have made do with what I can with my own pastel work. Anya,
doesn't seem fair. You gave everyone else color, but you don't get any.
Sometimes in life, we have to make our own sacrifices for the people we love. One day, I hope you'll understand. You have a long venture ahead of you, Anya, filled with much strife. You're going to meet a lot of people who are going to use your kindness and naivety against you. But always remember.
I am not naive. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means you're quite kind-hearted.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll take that.
But never forget, Matt. But if there's any wisdom I wish to impart upon you, magic is just creativity brought to form, whether it be through the arts, through own magical talents, learning, what have you. Even your little druid friend Remy has some form of creativity with his own magic. Never forget. Never forget. When it comes to magic, you can be as creative as you want.
I won't forget. And I will find all these colors, and maybe if I get them all, I might be able to help you. Who knows? Just because you say it's impossible doesn't mean it really is.
You truly are a kind soul. And she boops you. As she boops you, your vision ends as we go to the next person.
I sent to the Shadow Realm.
To the Shadow Realm with you. Okay, as I roll.
The rabbit needed a carrot.
Yeah, I guess I'm rolling another d4 because Cow's actually here now.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
Okay. Oh, Remy.
Ratman.
Remy.
Oh boy.
You wake up once again in front of this large cave. This cave that you remember last time being here, being covered in a bunch of rats.
Not this shit again.
I see you've returned. Finally got off that island, I see.
Yay, whoopee, I'm off the stupid island and I'm still stuck with these fuckheads.
Oh, they have their uses.
Yeah, they're useful. Didn't say I have to like them.
Regardless.
And plus that bunny is starting to piss me off.
Oh, you poor, greedy fool.
Oh, please, don't even say my hatred is unjustified for the bunny. You know my past clearly, Mr. God, or whatever the hell you think you are.
Oh, I am far beyond that of a god. I am... Wait, I'm on the wrong layer. I am...
Yeah, ready.
I am a... As
The suspense is building.
And so are the rats.
Oh, I am far beyond a god. I am a king. And you see this creature approach from out of the darkness of the cave, Remy. A giant rat-like creature with two giant bushy arms of hair. As he's walking on these arms towards you, his legs seem non-existent. You see below his chest area is just a multitude of rats combined together in a swarming mass below him.
And let me solo him.
Yes, fight God.
I roll to kill God.
You die.
He kills you. I am a king, and unfortunately, whether we
I roll to kill God, YOLO.
Whether we
The
like it
unlucky number.
Whether we like it or not, Remy, we are stuck with one another. But we can gain benefits from one another. As your benefactor, I am required to give you a boon of sorts. However, there is something in return I wish from you. The experiments that turned me into this, it's cut a bit of my power was stuck still in the machine. I want you to go find said machine and bring it back to me.
And if I don't?
Well, then you'll just not gain any more powers, I suppose. How's about this for a little taste? And
yeah.
So there's nothing actually stopping me from completely ignoring you.
Fair, but how's about I give you a little taste of what I can offer? And as he says that, the rats around you swarm around your feet, and new knowledge is given to you, Remy. You now gain a special form of wild shape. You can combine wild shapes together. You can choose two animals from your wild shape list and combine them together.
That's pretty good.
That's
pretty good.
So horribly unbalanced.
Yes, it is.
What is to stop me from combining the strength of a bear with the speed of, like, the Moorbounder?
Nothing.
Nothing, I guess.
Well, the DM, if he decides that he doesn't want you to do that anymore.
Yeah, the DM can just cast Power Word No, and then that's not gonna happen.
I would recommend one dinosaur that, like, it has 3 attacks as its multi-attack.
We can workshop later. Just
we can workshop later.
Continue.
Tesseract, the name he gave you, looks down at you. That is but a taste of the power I can give to you. If you complete my quest, I can give you even more power. together,
I'll
If you-
consider it.
and together, if you impress me, maybe we can conquer this land together.
Ugh. Conquering.
Oh, I know. You're some revolutionary. But total and complete power is not so bad, Remy.
Complete and absolute power is nothing but bad. It corrupts. It brings nothing good. Ever. It brings with it suffering. It brings with it pain. Death. Gluttony. Clearly you tried to seek some absolute power, and that's how you ended up in this deformed state.
Well, that may be true. I have so much power now, Remy. I can have even more power, and more, and more.
What makes you think I'm going to help you for a little bit of fucking power that I don't even want? That will clearly make you more powerful, which is something I clearly won't want.
Because, Remy, with
power, we seem to have an extreme conflict of interest here.
Because, Remy, with said power, you can find those people you consider so corrupt and evil, and destroy them with said power. I'm offering you the power.
What? I'm replacing one tyrant with another.
What you choose to do after. Well, as of right now, where I'm currently locked up, I'm unfortunately unable to do much. But slowly but surely, I will regain more and more power. And with this machine parts I need you to get, I can do so. Though, my current inhabitants, where I currently live, is currently under attack. I believe it's from one of the things you're supposed to hunt down. That thing has been causing a ruckus here for quite some time. Thankfully, it has been smart enough to leave me alone. However,
so what? Are you actually stuck in this ethereal plane of yours and have no physical body, or is your body sleeping like some kind of ancient god?
Currently, where we are, we're in a... I guess right now you're coming to me while you're sleeping, I suppose. You're coming to me in an ethereal state. My home, as you so put it. Not by choice. I am currently stuck in the dwarven kingdom of Kijol, up in the northern danger section. It's where they lock up all the things that the kingdoms just could not bother to deal with.
You are really not making a good case for yourself. Every word that has come out of your mouth has made me want to help you less and less.
I don't see any downside. You help me, I'm still trapped.
Yeah, until it turns out the power I award you lets you break out of whatever stupid bullshit you're assigned to. No one in this world makes an offer like that without some kind of backdoor deal attached to it. There's always a clause.
Well, take it or not, it's up to you.
I don't plan to.
Regardless, I've given you power. I've done my end of the bargain. If you wish for more power, I can give it to you. If you ever find yourself in Enasir, you'll find my research laboratory.
Whatever you say, man.
There you'll find the machine parts. And with that, the rats once again swarm over you, and the vision fades. Okay. Next up.
Just saying, fairy gave me power with no strings attached. Never just trust fairy deals. All fairy deals must be perfectly good.
Yes, this phase definitely isn't going to have anything that happens that you didn't expect.
Yeah, especially considering that my patron was a fucking asshole.
He didn't even do anything.
Look,
Okay.
anyone is an asshole to Remy.
Yes, but this guy is blatantly evil with dark intentions.
Selfish intentions for sure.
Says you. You didn't do one insight check.
He just
Bingo.
fucking spelled it out for me. There's no need to do a goddamn insight check.
Well, you got a +8. You might as well use it, right?
He wants to
Cow,
rule the world.
Cow, are you here?
Cow was watching.
Yep.
Okay. Cow, if you
My mom
can
told me.
do any form of interaction, we're gonna go to you next.
Yay.
Gwen.
I'm an epically cartwheel first.
Gwen, you wake up in not as familiar a place as before. Although you wake up standing in knee-high water. All around you, you see nothing but water. Gray skies around you. You hear a familiar voice. Those earthy tones switching to more crackly and windy. As smooth as water as it speaks. I see you have gotten off of that island. Good.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Well, you seem to have gotten a lot stronger since the last time I've seen you. Good. As your benefactor, I am tasked to give you a boon of sorts. And potentially even more power if you complete a certain task for me. But before that, we should really get to see each other face to face. As you see this giant colossus titan of a creature appear before you, coming out of the water. Body made of earth. One arm completely enveloped in flame. Around his neck is smoldering magma mixed with rock. As it looks down at you. As it speaks, you don't see its mouth move. It seems to be all telepathic in nature as it speaks to you. As I told you before, I am Grogorath. I am, as many would say, an avatar of the elements. I was chosen to protect the elements, and unfortunately, as of right now, the elemental planes have become unstable recently. And I need you, if you so choose, to go and hopefully help me fix this little mess. However, we can get to that later. For right now, he lowers his non-flaming hand to you and lightly touches your forehead. Let me unlock a bit of your elemental powers. Okay. As he does so, Gwen, you gain this following boon. Any spell that you can change any spell of yours to match that of your elements, in this case, earth. Therefore, you can make any spell attack be either bludgeoning or acid damage instead of whatever it normally is.
That's cool.
Your naturally acidic or bludgeoning damage spells you can add an extra d6 to whatever the spell damage is.
Oh, cool.
That is a bit of the power I can give you for now. To help me in my quest, I need you to go to Inasir. There is a certain village there. I believe the warrior that travels with you, their name Silvis, he should know where it is. There you'll find a means to help bring stability to the element. Once there, I shall meet you again, and we can hopefully discuss a way to stabilize the elements for good.
Well, I'm glad to be of service.
With that, the water forms around you as we end your vision. Next up.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, Cow. As I roll.
I think that we just use it as an art session, just like blank canvas rooms.
Okay. Halloween, we're on to you. You wake up in a familiar-looking place. Misty grounds all around you. It's almost as if you're back into that place you thought you had escaped so long ago. However, you hear also a familiar voice. Identifying. Scanning. Halloween, you have returned.
Designation Centurion. Hi.
Hello, Halloween.
Centurion.
Hello, Halloween. I'm glad to see you have safely made it off of that island.
We're hoping so. We're in a portal, I think.
My scanners indicate that you are currently here in an ethereal form. So no worries, you're not still trapped in this place you so wished to escape before.
How did I escape? I don't think I did it.
You were processing. You were beamed out of here from celestial powers. Your celestial residue is all over the place still.
You're not celestial, I don't think.
No. It is about time that I show you who I am. And with that, you see a giant red light flash on, illuminating the area as it looks at you. And before you shows
Swarm of veil cats.
Shows this. A giant ball of metal, multiple red lights glowing off of it as it comes towards you. Some of the mist is seemingly coming out of said creature as it comes to you. This is my true form, Centurion, as I have been identified.
Is Centurion gnome build?
My creator is long gone, but he made me with multiple purposes. One said purpose is something I wish your aid in.
Like an adventure?
Precisely. Though
Okay.
not all is lost. I will be providing you, as per my designation from these Celestials, to provide you a boon of sorts. You see out of him comes this little metal pike that turns with, at the end of it, a syringe. Do you in any way stop him from what he's about to do?
No. Not at all. She's just watching.
He brings a syringe to your arm and injects you. This is a stimulant I have made that should help you in combat. Congratulations. Congratulations, Halloween. Your speed has now doubled, and once per day, you may cast upon yourself the haste spell.
Thank you.
This.
Holy shit!
Is speed doubled permanently, or is it?
Yep.
Or is that part of it? So I'm just okay. Thank you.
Yep.
God, she
And
could
then
literally
haste-
cover like
Haste doubles that again.
I thought it like added 60. I can't remember what haste
I
does
think
exactly.
I'll check.
Ooh, I feel very, very hyper.
She just took like 6 like concentrated Adderall, like speed, just directly in her veins.
The speed is doubled.
Okay.
Owen's gonna run around center. I can't control myself, but like running in circles around him and then stop.
So out of character, the Centaurian made her more like a centaur.
Gonna ignore that.
Also, she could take the dash action as a bonus action, as an action she gains from the haste spell, to then double it again.
All right, more racing.
Yeah. Mind you, this is only once per day.
Oh, I thought you said the speed double was constant.
Oh no, the speed doubling is constant. However, you can only cast haste on yourself once per day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Centurion talks. Now for my little mission for you. Before my creator was sadly passed, he wanted me to look into something. After years of research, I have finally discovered a bit about how to find out. Tell me, Halloween, do you know what a Warforged is?
I have no idea.
They are a race of robotic men who are rare to this world. The few who have come here have come down with a form of madness. My creator wished for me to find out more about said madness. My research and studies and analyzing have told me that a way to find out about this can be found in the Dragon Vaults, located in Tillabil, the Dragon Kingdom. If you can go there and find your way into a Dragon Vault and provide to me some of the info from there, it can help me further find out why Warforged go insane, and I can grant you even more benefits.
And we can fix their madness.
Yes, it was my creator's desire for the Warforged to live amongst everyone, but this madness has made it troublesome.
Okay. And she'll give a thumbs up.
Thank you, Halloween. And with a flash of red, your vision ends. Now, on to our last. Silvus.
Yeah.
Hey, let me finish. I'm doing Nanobot's son.
No.
Ah.
Silvus, you wake up in a familiar place. A war-torn battlefield. Multiple bodies strewn across the floor. Each wearing a different outfit than the last. You see nothing but war and destruction all around you. Off in the distance, you hear the sound of battle. Before you, you see on that same rock, standing before you, the tattered banner floating in the air, flying in the air. In his metal suit of armor, you see the one who referred to himself as the warrior.
Did that teleport circle kill me?
No. You are simply unconscious at the moment. The magical power that apparently Gilgamesh put into that thing was a bit much for the lot of you. So, while it did teleport you to a location, it also managed to knock you all out. However,
least you're alive.
Yes, you're all still alive. But rejoice, you finally got off that island, and as promised, I can now give you a bit of liberties. Some boons, so to speak.
You did mention that, right?
He stands up from his rock and slowly approaches you, the creaking of his metal armor as he approaches. You are a strong warrior, Sylvis. But there is much you need to learn. For starters, tell me, from what I have been given about your past, you have always been interested in stories of heroes, the other marked, correct?
Yes. I don't think I have my back right now, but I carry a book about their stories.
Yes, many stories have been made about them. But from what I have witnessed from you, you are far. Many of them marked cared about the smaller things, smaller missions, though you would consider. Not all of them wished only to stop the Calamity. Many of them wished to complete their own goals, help the common man, so to speak, take down tyrants, what have you. They were able to do this along the way as they were taking care of their own calamities. So, alongside my boon, I provide a bit of wisdom. Don't forget about the common man. Help out those who are actually in need, because you may not know. You'd be surprised how often someone you help comes in return to help you back.
I'll try to keep that in mind, but when you're told by a god that you need to go save the world, it's kind of like the only thing you can focus on at that moment.
Yes, the gods are quite... And though you can't see his face due to it being covered by a helmet, you see. He speaks. You can tell by his... Actually, make an insight check, Sylvis.
Oh, good. I'm bad at these.
You are that, them.
He is hard to read as he says this next part. The gods are very fickle creatures. Those celestials in tow. But regardless, I'm here to give you a boon. And before him, he summons a weapon. Before you is now a rapier, pristine in color and nature. As I pull up the stats for said rapier. Hold on. No, not that one. Before you see a golden handled rapier, shining in everlasting beauty. This weapon here is called Honeywine. You see that the rapier thrums with energy. A creature who wields this weapon is drawn to participate on combat. It is well worn and comfortable to hold. Oddly enough, it seems to have a sweet scent when swung. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magical weapon. Gauntlets. It has a couple of abilities. Gauntlets Call. This sword has 5 charges. Using a charge, you can cast Compelled Duel with a DC of 15. You may also. It gives you a free without using up any of your superiority dice, repost. It also, it also, once a day can cast the enlarge spell on you, or someone of your choosing.
We could have a medium-sized Elwyn.
This is a weapon of an old friend of mine. They too were unmarked. In fact, actually,
I was just about to go into our DMs. Hold on.
they were quite the sweet person, always caring about those that they wish to protect. There are many of these types of items across the land, if you so choose to find them. Actually, and he takes out his sack to the side, a scroll that he hands over to you. This, I deem upon you a way to both empower yourself and your friends. This is a map leading you to some of the most powerful marked weapons in all of Adventus. Find them, and use them wisely to help you in your quest, young Sylvis.
I'll take the rapier and the scroll. I appreciate the boons. I will heed your words. I'll try to offer what aid I can, but if the Calamity grows too strong, then I know what I must focus on.
Of course. I wish we could have more time, but it seems our time is up. And with
I would like to spar and then vanish.
Spar, fight him, go. DM, create stats for this god.
Yeah, this character you did make stats for. Do it.
Dang, you saw that. I mean, what?
Fire, boom. Sylvis gets one shot.
Riposte.
It hit, so you can't riposte.
As you all wake up, it is now morning for all of you. As you all wake up, verdant fields of green all around you. Off in the distance, you see some hillscapes. As you all wake up groggily from whatever dreams you had.
Oh, I feel hyper as fuck.
Except for
Groggy's not in
Halloween.
my vocabulary.
Except for Halloween, who, upon waking up, immediately stands up and is, I'm assuming, just zooming around the place.
Yeah.
God, you're probably gonna nerf that at some point, but that is amazing what you gave her.
Yeah, I gotta.
And we're gonna find a way to break Remy's wild shape thing. I already know it.
Yeah, Remy gets to break monsters.
I already found Frilled Death Spitter that has 3 multi-tacks.
Well, you need to see the monster before you can wild shape into it. You don't innately know all the monsters.
True.
DM, is this true?
Yeah.
God damn it.
You and the DM can discuss what you have seen, but dinosaurs is a rather specific thing.
He's already turned.
Oh well, I'll find something else with 3 multi-attacks. It's fine.
In fairness, he has turned into a dinosaur already, as you all saw.
True. Don't let him combine Frilled Death with anything. It has 3 multi-attacks.
Hey, that's your loss, but okay. But...
Look, we're all look. Give him 3 multi-attacks, then I make all his multi-attacks flaming, and then everything dies to a lizard fusion.
As
Lizard Bear fusion.
Well, you all wake
Freddy
up.
Fazbear has evolved.
Okay, party. As you all wake up, what do you do as you look around you?
Question: is Dragon still here?
Yes, you see Skargax still in the area. He wakes up groggily.
Cool.
Where are we?
I have no idea. I was hoping you'd know. I've only been in one forest my entire life.
And as he says that, B's necklace turns on as he show as a map of this place shows up.
Transition to map scene.
Are these names on the map?
Aha.
Yes.
Hey. Exusia.
Yep.
Excelsior.
Well, Skargax speaks up. It seems we're in the York Kingdom.
No.
Oh, great. We just dealt with the goblins. Now we gotta deal with orcs.
Oh, joyous.
Please tell me
Um,
that's the language I took for fucking damn
As
it.
he
Not.
says this, you also all notice as B's necklace is now glowing a shade of violet.
Does that mean we're close?
I honestly don't know. Let's see. He takes out some notes. According to Miss Celica, the necklace
I don't know what's going on here. It's not going away.
the necklace will glow under two circumstances. It will glow incredibly brightly if we are nearby the target, and if we're not nearby the target, it will glow, or in a general area of where the target might be, it will glow a faint color representing said target, aka above board. Once you're nearby one of the targets, it will glow brightly. However, it will only glow the color of whichever target you're up against in the kingdom which you can find it. As of right now, you seem to have found one of the kingdoms that one of your targets is in. It is glowing a violet color.
So, pride?
Lucky for us.
Who knows? Oh, is my hand paint symbol doing anything?
Your hand, as you look down at your hand, you find that it doesn't. You find that it doesn't seem to be glowing at all.
No paint here. Also, Anya looks at everyone a little weird because she now has a bucket she didn't have when they went into the teleporter, and a couple other people have other random things that they didn't have. So, did you all have this weird dreams where they give us things?
Oh yeah.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Oh, Scorix, did they give you anything?
Well, no. I don't.
What about you, B?
Miss Celica simply gave me a. No. Miss Celica gave me a bit more notes on how this necklace is used. That's pretty much all she gave me.
Not even a pat on the back.
That's not fair.
I mean, she is happy that we finally got off the island.
Finally, out of character. But okay. So apparently, there's a purple person in this place. Are they going to be colored purple, or is that just some sort of like? What's that mean?
I honestly don't know. Oh, 1 second. He channels some energy into the medallion, and the map changes to this. The world map. On the world map, you see 6 lights come from the necklace and go into certain areas. According to this, those points on the map are where we'll find our targets.
We'll have to figure out which way's north then.
We'll also have to find out where we are on the Exusia map because we don't have a "We Are Here" symbol. I didn't see one.
No, we do. Not on the Exusia map, but on B's necklace we do.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You are all currently in Exusia.
Exusia.
Kingdom of the Orcs.
Exodia! Obliterate!
1 second, as I put you where you would be on
Exodia. So what you're saying is we're 2 slices of pie away from Dryadalus.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
Which happens to be in the direction of where another one is.
Yes, I know. I have given you far too much
Also,
power.
But knowing us, we're gonna go this way to get to this one.
We're not even gonna go. We're not even gonna go to the other 2 that are on the way, going that way. We're just gonna take all that time to get to that.
Since we're pretty much ending session, this is where you currently are on the map.
Oh, okay, now I see it.
Oh god, the spear's still stuck in me.
Oh, and did my paint spear still stay?
Yeah.
I may or may not have copied it from something. Regardless.
Thank you. I put it on his character, so when you copied his character over, it makes sense.
Regardless, I believe this is a great spot to end session.
Finally.
Yeah, I would like to say I thought it was pretty good.